welcome to Curse of Strahd, the mid-season finale, which is technically episode 7. We are back today with the majority of the cast that is sticking with us. There's a blank spot here where Omega used to be. He's not there anymore, which means that there is a spot open in this game if you're interested in playing. That being said, let's go ahead and go around and say hi to the cast and crew. You guys introduce yourselves and who you're playing and all that goodness. And we're going to start with Robin Shadle.
Hello everyone, I'm Robin Shadle. I am playing Magdalena, the half-elf Vistani Bard.
Awesome. Next we have to Gambit.
Hello, I am Gambit, and I am playing the Cleric of Knowledge, who apparently really sucks at carpentry.
I missed that.
Might to fix it, and then.
Alright. Next we have German side.
Hi, I'm German. I play Eleanor Scudder, the rock-gnome wizard, destroyer of cats. I'm going to hell for that.
Excellent. And of course, next we have Fairy Deficit.
Hey, I play Sufa, the half-orc. I just got robbed. They took all of my booze and all of my money, and I had quite a bit of money, so I'm a little bit pissed. I want my money back. It's not fair.
Alright, and of course our Raven Master, Myron.
Hi, it's spooky today. No, I'm sick actually, so I put on a hoodie over, like, pajamas, so I can be semi-professional. I am happy to play, because yay.
Awesome. And hey guys, what's up? My name is Val. I am playing as Karma, the current, or sometimes Mikhail. If you guys haven't figured out yet, they are a Shadow Sorcerer changeling who changes. So right now, as a current persona as Karma, they look human, but they can sometimes appear as a half-elf by the name of Mikhail. And you know, we don't know what else this little changeling likes to disguise themselves as. So that's just sort of what that's sort of what they do. As a reminder, you guys, this is a viewer-affected game, so you can affect the game with your bits, subs, and donations, and extra life donations. And if you want to feed me your treat stream as well today, because I'm hungry. So for every 100 biddies, you can give a player a DM or a luck point, not a nanny. I have to redo that. A DM or a luck point. Up to 5 per session. If you sub to the channel, you can give the DM or the players a nat 1 or a nat 20. You can, if you donate $5 or through Streamlabs or Extra Life, you can give suggest a good or a bad thing happens to the party, and it's at the DM's discretion. But yeah, that is
bad things today, guys.
that is some things that can happen through direct donations. So, which I've never actually put up the straight up link through that. So something actually happened to the link in Nightbot. I'll get that fixed up real quick, guys, so don't start with me, so I can do some moderation work on Nightbot while we get started. But yeah, with that, Myron, go ahead and take us away.
Hi, I wasn't distracted at all. Yeah, let's do this. Hey everybody, I'm gonna create a spooky atmosphere. Hold on. There we go. Spooky.
Hey everybody in the Twitch chat right now. They're going to kill us today. Help,
Yeah.
please.
Only,
No.
Wait, no, it's over that way?
yeah, there you go.
But I don't want to die.
One already died.
It is the mid-season finale. Anything can happen.
No, that's the wrong one. I'm sorry. That was the wrong atmosphere. That was for like an underground like water temple. And we're not doing that ever. I don't think. I don't know. Wait. What? Who talking? Anyways. Guys. So what happened last time is you gotta transport this dead body of this dad that was the Burgermeister who died of a heart attack. He died of... Okay, let me get... Hold on. I took cold medicine, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'll get serious, I promise.
You do you, babe. It's your show.
You give me like a look, Val, and I'm just like, okay. Alright, we go back to one eye. So, where we left off, you were hired to transport Irina, the object of Strahd's affection. Most of the time, right now, you're also the eye of his attention as well, but she more so. She refuses to move until her father has been given the proper rites and burial ritual at the church. Unfortunately, you were gonna go in the night, but then you were visited by somebody. Somebody got dipped and got the kiss of death.
That was fun.
And now is charmed for 24 hours by Strahd's magicalness. And now you all decided you're gonna transport this dead body during the day. And as a distraction, you rolled up the dead corpse in a carpet, told Esmeralda and Ismark to take the body one way. You all go down the main road in the box where the body originally was. You have a new body in there that is your cleric, which you have tied up because he's currently charmed by Strahd and you don't know if you can trust. Luckily, he was able to save your asses from inside the box with his book of magic squiggling wildly around everywhere, because you were stopped by a few Strahd spies that happened to think that your thing was suspicious. But also a little girl asked you where Timmy was and where his cat was. And now
I don't know.
Now you all made it to the church. And you're greeted by Esmeralda. And she is telling you all to come in quickly with the box.
And we're moving.
So we're playing now. I promise. I'm done.
No, you're fine. I just realized what's going on is I don't think Nightbot is like subbed or mod, so he can't. Oh no, he can't share links, and that's what is happening. So someone wants to give the sub to Nightbot, it would work.
Okay,
there we go.
Before we get to y'all, we're going over to Karma. Karma, you're having a bit of a dilemma.
It's a bit is a nice way to say it.
Karma, you are a bit upset. Well, I don't know, upset, whatever, confused, something.
Emotional emotions, as I like to call it.
Yeah. In regards to your ex-boyfriend Ismark, the son of the Burgermeister, he confessed that he loved you.
Yes.
And you don't know how to process this, so you decide to open the window in his room and jump out.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did. I jumped the fuck out. Because, like, essentially, when we were all having that break before you guys took out the box, Karma started to hyperventilate out of anxiety and was like, I gotta go. And, like, she, like, while people were sleeping, she yeeted herself out of that mansion.
Okay, because you yeeted yourself out, I do need you to make a acrobatics check.
An acrobatics check? Not a problem. We'll go ahead and do it in roll 20.
She's literally on the second floor.
Yeah.
Hey, natural 20. You actually, like, ninja style, like, get off this and do, like, a flip and land, like, on your feet, like, bah, and have one hand on the floor, like, all cool, like...
Superhero landing.
Despite having anxiety, you, like, are, like, still good at this shit.
Okay.
So, what you doing now, Karma? What's going on?
I am going to find a place. Hopefully, there's no werewolves or anything like hanging out. But like, Karma is essentially going to what is like the most secluded place? Because I can't go back to my house. Because there's apparently oh no, there's bullshit going on in my house. So that's kind of like the like not like realizing like forgetting that are people like invading my manor. I'm gonna first kind of like go to my manor and then be like, wait, I can't go to my manor. So
The only place that you know of that's usually abandoned is the street where that house you all went into the first session.
The monster house. You know what? I'm gonna go not inside but behind the monster house, and I'm gonna essentially like pace back and forth in my feelings, trying to feel this shit out.
I need you to make a. If you're gonna go all the way over there and go behind the house, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
A whiz save?
Yeah, please.
Okay. A 19.
You start to hear strange whispers, and you know about this because you've probably passed by this house a few times before, and you know it's tricks there.
Mm-hmm.
So you're like, no, I'm not falling for this. So you decide to pace a little bit more beyond the house towards like a couple houses that are down.
Yeah.
And stick behind.
Yeah, and I'm gonna pace, and I'm gonna start like talking to myself, and it's weird because like I'm as Karma, but the voice that's coming out of my mouth is Mikhail's. And I'm like, I don't understand. Why would he do that to me? We're not even dating. I'm 19 years old. I'm not ready for a relationship. Like, and it's like, does he not realize? And then I have the goddamn like Lord of Barovia breathing down my neck now. I have my whole. Oh my god.
Volaki.
Pulls out a bag. Okay.
So everybody's like, oh, Mikhail has boy troubles. He's dating somebody? I don't know. From inside their house is like a crazy old Mikhail, like crazy old Maurice.
Yeah, and essentially as soon as like all of that happens, it is like she's gonna take a while to figure herself out. Probably the exact amount of time it takes for the last session to have happened before she's gonna go back to the like from where she's at pacing to wherever the party is at, because she knows they're going to the church, like, yeah. So that's where she's gonna go to.
Do me a favor, make a perception check for me.
Sure. 11.
You do hear like a little bit of a commotion, coming from the street. Not quite able to recognize the voices that you hear, but yeah, that's pretty much it.
Oh no, not a commotion in the Barovian streets. Like,
I mean, the basic thing is that people mind their own business. It's
yeah.
Really like, that's the culture. It's like if something happens, people mind their own. Like if like an old woman falls in the street, not many people go to help her up. It's just you mind your own business.
Cool.
Except for Timmy, because everybody loves Timmy.
Right? Especially now that Timmy's cat's dead.
And now the little girl said Timmy's missing, so...
Alright, cool. But yeah, so we're gonna go, like, if I hear this commotion, it's coming from the streets, on my way to the church, I might, you know what, I'm on a mission. I'm gonna head to the church.
Okay, you're going by stealthily? You're gonna keep
I mean, like, I live here. It's not gonna be too stealthily.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
Are you taking one of the main roads then, or are you taking...
Yeah, I'm gonna take the main... I'm gonna take the main road to...
Okay.
Like, let me look at the map of Barovia here.
Yeah, where you are is where it's E7, which is up to the right-hand side.
Okay. Well, I mean... can I just cut across the field and get to the church?
I mean, yeah. I mean, you have to go up all the way on the main road, and then, of course, go.
Yeah, like watch. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this.
You are actually right here. Hold on. Go
Oh, I thought it was. I thought that was
E7.
E7. I don't see any indicators.
Oh, you don't. What? Okay,
Mhm.
whatever. Rude. But you are right here right now. Well,
Okay.
behind
Okay.
you.
So I'm back that way. All right. So I'm gonna essentially go this way, this way, this way, this way.
Okay. Since you were going, when you reach about right here, I don't know why it doesn't let me do indicators, but about, like right about here, about 10 feet, 10 or 15 feet away from you,
Mm-hmm.
there is a man talking to Esmeralda and Ismark, but their backs are to you, and they have a large rug,
Okay.
and it looks like that Esmeralda is doing the majority of the talking.
Okay. As Esmeralda is talking to this person, I'm gonna message Ismark because I have message as a spell.
Okay.
I'm gonna message Ismark and be like, sorry, look to your left.
You see him kind of like still for a second. He doesn't give too much. He pretends to look around other places first and then looks back to you, but really quick, and then looks back at the person in front of them. It seems like he doesn't want to give too much attention towards you because of whatever this person is in front of them.
Okay. And I will message one more time. It's like, understand, but we need to talk when you get a chance. And he can message me back, kind of thing. Yeah.
He can. What he does in response, he leans against the cart
Mm-hmm.
and like kind of leans back and tilts his head a little bit back. Not the cart. So, well, I mean, I assume that they have a cart for the like a smaller cart for the carpet. He leans against it and he just kind of like stretches his arms up a bit
Mm-hmm.
and like tilts his head back a little bit, like trying to give like you an indication that he got the message.
Okay.
Because it seems like for some reason he cannot talk right now.
Okay.
All right, do you head along or what do you do?
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna, seeing that they're here, I'm assuming everything went okay, with what happened, so I will, I'll send one more message
Okay.
and be like, just ask, church or house, like, where's the party?
He stretches like it seems like he's trying to like, you know when you get a pain in your knee and you kind of move your knee back and forth to get the pain out. He
Mhm.
kind of like moves it and then places his foot towards the direction of the and you're close enough to see it. I'm not going to really roll perception.
Mhm.
Towards the direction of north west. Yeah,
To the
which
church?
is-
Okay.
to the church. Yeah.
Alright, cool. Then I'm gonna book it to the church then.
Okay. All right.
Doo, doo.
Let me see here.
I'm gonna cut through this way and I'm gonna go to church.
Okay. You go unhindered. Hold on, one more. Nope. You go unhindered. You come across. When you get to about the crossroads there,
Mm-hmm.
you do see. You see Magdalena is bad.
Oh.
Magdalena is bad.
Yeah.
And she's currently going around making sure everybody else is okay because
Mhm.
everybody else was on the ground hurting.
Mhm.
You do not see Salazar anywhere.
Okay.
And then after like everybody looks like they finally get up, they start to like limp on over to the church. You don't see Ismark or
Well, yeah, because I left them.
yeah. They
It doesn't
looks
work.
like
Mhm.
whatever happens here. You do see their cart outside,
Mhm.
and with no carpet, so you assume they got here before these people because you might have taken a little bit of time because you took like the back
Mhm.
buildings and stuff. Probably hops a couple of fences and stuff. So
I'm going to. So I see I see everyone except for Salazar, right?
yeah, you see
Okay.
everyone except for Salazar.
Okay. I will come up behind Eleanor and sort of loom behind her.
Eleanor, you feel like a shadow has casted over you.
It's very cold.
How does it get overcast in this? Oh,
It's like,
And
you
you
guys
see
left without me.
we had to get some. We had to get the job done.
Oh, well, good for you. How'd it go?
Yeah?
Pretty bad.
Glare at Eleanor. And then my eyes go full black for a second, and using awakened mind, one-way telepathic communication, you hear inside your head, perhaps next time you will listen to those of us who are more familiar with this land.
Then I will out loud say, last time we listened to you, I watched one of my friends die.
Oh yeah, because Declan was your friend. Oh.
Oh, that guy was your friend?
Yeah, because they traveled for like a month together before
Oh!
they got off. That was the pre-story.
Oh, man. Oof. You're just gonna hear, like, literally, Karma just goes, big oof.
Who did you direct that towards?
Like, just as response. Like, cause she didn't hear anything that, like, Magdalena said, but as, like, a sorcerer, I know that message is a thing, and telepathy is a thing, so whatever, like, whoever Eleanor was responding to was just like, big oof.
Eleanor's cutting daggers with her eyes towards you. Just
You're not intimidating at all.
And Esmeralda actually it starts to interrupt you all and goes, "Oh, great! You have all brought the body of your friends. I'm sorry that they died."
Whoa! How did Esmeralda, how did you get here so fast?
I have my ways, you know that.
Does
There's
she
a-
have her ways?
Yeah, make an insight check.
Yeah, because she was just hanging out with Ismark, so an insight?
Yeah, they got there relatively quick. She does have her ways because being a vampire hunter, you know a lot of secrets and other things. So maybe she knows the underground passage. You don't know.
Okay.
She's pretty open with you, but like maybe she doesn't tell you everything.
Yeah, no, of course. Okay. Yeah, you've got ways.
I do. Okay.
Yeah. Right.
Come
you
in.
have that app? Cool.
Bring your poor. Is Goulet? Did he act like a? She whispers to y'all. Did he act like a ghoul in there or anything like that, or
A little bit.
a bit? Oh well. Oh whatever. Bring your poor dead friend in here. We will burn him and make his ashes good.
Who's dead?
Salazar. Yeah.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. So. Who's carrying the box inside, y'all? Y'all doing it as a combined effort? What you doing?
I'm gonna
Oh,
knock
I
on the
mean-
box.
I guess I am. I guess.
I'll help carry it.
Okay. Those of you carrying the crate, roll a strength check. Okay. At this point, Eleanor, you go to help out, but before you even touch the box, Sutha's just like deadlifts it up.
I'm just kind of like hanging on it right now. Just
Yeah, you're like kicking your feet like.
He's helping.
Helping.
He's helping.
Like Suka, you're like, this no problem. You actually hold it up with one hand to show off, and you just carry it inside, and you just flop it down to where like part of the boards break because it had been unlocked, so there's no, and it had the rooms have been removed as well. It just wasn't open, so it breaks open, and Salazar, you're out.
I'm gonna get up, dust myself off. So, what I missed?
This is a very bad Kinder egg.
Listen, I am a fantastic.
Surprising this egg is not worth it. There's no chocolate.
Those are illegal.
Not in Canada.
No, they sell them in the U.S. now. It's
Yeah.
just different.
And they're
Yeah.
crappy here.
So
I've had this for a while.
you do see upon an altar the body of the it's been unwrapped and everything. It's a body of an older man laying there. You do see Karma, you recognize Donovich. What you all see is a priest, kind of portly husky priest in dark leather robes, but has like golden etching that's kind of faded. And he has graying hair. He has like balding on the top, and he looks like he's preparing candles and other things around the altar for the ceremony. And he goes, "Ah, so the rest of your party joins you. Great." And Ismark is there, just standing next to the altar and with his hands folded behind his back. And everybody, I need you to make a No, wait, no. Salazar, you have a high enough perception, so you do hear banging from underneath the floorboards.
And wouldn't I, like, because I've,
I'm gonna look down, look at the priest. What's that?
I told you guys, that's, there was screaming. Didn't I say that they were screaming?
The priest goes, please ignore that for right now, please. We need to take care of this issue.
Are you keeping somebody prisoner under the church?
He just glares at you.
And I'm gonna have an inquisitive look in this general.
Are you a holy man?
Yes.
Come here.
Sure.
Help me prepare this body.
All right.
And Ismark's like, looks at him and looks to y'all like, is he okay? Is he okay right now to do that?
Yeah.
Seems
I
fine.
got this.
Okay.
I plop down by the main doors and just sit down, just tired, defeated.
I need you to make a religion check, Salazar, as you prepare this body.
10.
With the 10, you haven't really prepared bodies as much for funerals. But you do know, like, when, Donovich, Priest Donovich, tells you about specific things, you do know, like, oh, I know this thing, and you bring it over to him, and you know this thing when he asks for it. So you're able to assist him. You basically assist him, not really do much. He does the majority of the work, but you help with the load, and it makes it go a little bit quicker. Now everybody does hear a bit of a moan underneath the floorboards.
I'm ignoring it and taking a short rest.
It does take about a good hour, so if y'all want to take a short, mark on your sheets for a short rest, you can. Are you eating your Kinder Egg now? Because we mentioned it.
Yeah. Look, I got an Ankylosaurus.
Oh my god, that's cute.
He comes apart and he's a little skeleton inside.
I want him.
No, it's mine!
Oh, I can't do the rubber band thing. I don't know how people do that.
Alright,
Nope.
Anyway,
hit dice, yeah. Fairy, I'm not sure if you know you can roll, like, your hit dice, like one hit dice, to heal up if you need to heal up. You should have enough. Shows you how much hit dice you have
Mhm.
per day.
Like you would do when you're
For level
leveling up.
checks. You just had to mark off that you used one of your hit
Mhm.
dice for.
You get the amount of hit dice per level per long rest. So like we're level 4. So whenever we do short rest, if you still have 4 hit dice. So yeah.
Yeah,
There you
you
go.
heal for 12 hit points. So, and you gain your hit dice back after a long rest.
Half your hit die back.
Well, yeah, you're right.
And you can roll as many as you want if you need more than 12.
Yeah. Well, whatever your level allows for. So.
Right.
Yeah. All right. And then I forget how many spell slots are per short rest. I forget. It's like.
It's only for wizards.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you're
that's
right.
right. A lot.
And
Guys,
I already
I'm
did that.
so sorry.
I got one of my second level back.
I thought sorcerer's got something too, but
I could have sworn. Well, whatever. Look
but
at all look
I'm
it up.
fine. I didn't use
I trust-
anything.
I trust y'all. Do what you need.
Apparently, you guys had a party.
Yeah, and everybody seems to take a bit of a snooze. Salazar, you would be the only one that can't take a short rest because you are helping out.
Oh, well.
No problem. That works for me.
Okay. So, all right. Donovich motions everybody to gather after everything's been prepared, and you all step forward, and he says, "Everybody, join hands. Think of your gods or anybody that you worship. If you don't think of a god, then just meditate if you can, and wish well to the soul in the afterlife."
Do we have to hold hands?
I know it seems grade school, but it actually helps the soul move on.
Okay.
Esmeralda slides in between you and Ismark's like, "I'll hold your hand."
Oh my god, Ismark showed up!
Ismark's been there. I
Okay. I actually avoid holding Ismark's hand.
No. That's that Esmeralda slid between you and Ismark, and she's holding your hand.
Okay, so I'm gonna hold as one of Esmeralda's hands, and who else is holding my other hand?
And she
I
gives
am,
you
I
like
guess.
You are. It is frigid cold.
Esmeralda gives you a look like.
Wait,
Mhm.
what?
She gives you like a squeeze of the hand that's a little too tight, real quick, and then she's like, and then she goes back to what she's.
Okay.
Yeah, she's trying to convey a message to you of not really getting through.
No, definitely not.
Who's holding Sue's hand? I'm just curious. So
I'm gonna go and sit down in the pews because I don't believe in any of this religion crap.
you need to come up too.
What? Why?
Actually, you know what? You can watch the door.
Okay, I'm fine
Are
with
we
that.
expecting guests?
I'll go over to the door.
I hope not.
And Esmeralda's like, well, apparently you guys ran into some guests, so maybe.
Oh yeah, good point.
I didn't run into anybody.
Okay, so Sutha's watching the door. Magdalena is Magdalena holding Karma's hand?
I will
No,
hold.
I,
No.
I am holding Karma's other hand.
Oh, Eleanor is. Okay, Eleanor, and then who's holding Eleanor's hand? Other hand.
I will.
Okay.
Be me.
So, and then Magdalena's holding Salazar's hand
I
now?
will hold Salazar's hand.
Okay, so,
You two are probably holding me up.
the priest is in front of you, right before the altar. He turns and he starts to say the rites. Morning Lord, please watch over and guide this soul into the afterlife. Please help him find his way out of this realm, so his soul may be at peace. If you choose that he must be brought back, then let it be so. Just know that Barovians, everybody in this land, has much suffering. So if you can give peace, if you can prevent any evils to come. And then he goes off and stuff like that for a while. Sutha, I need you to make a strength check as you're leaning against a door.
Sure, yeah, I'll lean against the door.
Okay,
Strength
I need you to make a strength check. Okay, hold on one sec, I gotta pull up something. Oh, that was a natural one. So, you feel what you feel against the door is like a knock.
There's somebody at the door, guys. I think they're trying to get in, but...
And the priest says, do not... He stops in his little prayer, and he says, do not break the circle.
I'm gonna keep leaning on the door.
Okay, he goes off a bit more. He starts to speak a little bit more quickly, but he's still trying to keep everything in touch. You guys see the candles flare up a little bit as he starts to speak a little bit faster. And you all feel like a weird, like, you know when your hand's asleep and when it wakes up you feel that tingling sensation? You're starting to feel it between all your hands. Sutha, make another strength check for me, please. What'd you get? This knock feels a little bit heavier, and it kind of feels like it pushes it on the door a bit.
They're starting to bang on the door now, guys. If you could, like, hurry this
Padre,
whole religious thing up, that'd be great.
Padre, how much longer is this gonna take?
He ignores you all, and he keeps going, and you guys feel like your legs are starting to get a little numb.
Can I roll an Arcana check? Because I want, is he causing the knocking on the door?
You can roll an actually insight for me, please.
An insight? Okay. Because he's doing this and there's knocking. Okay. Insight. 21.
No, what you've seen some rituals Donovich has cast before for the departed. This, the typical, like, flaring and stuff you might have seen once in a while. It's probably because he's working a little bit harder. It's a little bit weirder. But the knocking, there's never been, like, weird knocking involved before.
Okay, so... Okay, Oof.
And everybody, your legs are starting to feel like they're trembling, but you are staying up.
I mean, I'm being held aloft, so...
You don't feel it as... You actually, no, you do feel numbness in your legs.
I look down and make sure my legs are still there.
They are still there, you just starting to feel a little bit numb. It's not so much to where your knees are going to buckle or your legs are going to give out, but it's just very weird. Sutha, make another strength check.
Uh-oh.
Okay. So, Sutha, a fist comes through the door.
Uh-oh.
And punches through, and it punches your back, it pushes you a bit forward. What are you doing?
I'm gonna rush back to the door and try and hold it again.
Okay,
While avoiding the hole that the fist made?
Yeah, go ahead and make another strength check to hold the door shut.
Could I do an Arcana check to see what is the priest casting?
Yeah, you can make an Arcana check.
That was a hard word for me to pronounce. 22.
Yeah, so you're a cleric. You know the base. You've read, even though you haven't done much rituals for this. This is a ritual for basically like a protection of the spirit as it passes on. This is typical. The knocking and the banging, you know that does not involve this spell he's casting whatsoever.
Okay. I'm gonna still hold hands.
He seems like, and because of that Arcana check skill, you can tell he's almost done.
Okay. Hang in there, Sutha. We're almost done.
Sutha, you do feel a bit pressure on it, but you're like, your veins pop in your arms, and you're like, nope, and you just hold the door closed, and you manage to hold the door closed as it like budges a little bit, but you keep it closed. I'm trying to think right now. So, the father looks up to the sky and is like, send him off, protect him, free him from this realm, from the mist. And one by one, each candle snuffs out, slowly. Not in the creepy way that you saw when you were in the house with Strahd. Just snuffs one, doo, 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 and then the one candle that's lit is on the altar. And you feel like the whole body starts to glow. And slowly it dissipates the glow, as well as the candle slowly snuffs out. And you all feel kind of a calm. Sutha, make another strength check.
Okay. Yeah.
Sutha, you are pushed back as the doors swing open. I rolled a natural 19 and it's a +4 to strength.
Oh, yay.
Yeah, so 23. So you are pushed back as the doors swing open. So you all take a look.
Yeah, I turn around to see these doors swinging open, and I will ready my crossbow.
I'm gonna
Okay.
draw my axe.
Rapier out.
Okay, anybody else doing anything?
So we know for a fact that the ritual is done, correct?
Yeah, with tier 22, you know that ritual's done.
Okay. And I will not turn around because I fear that I know. Although, no, it's the day right now, right? It's
Yeah.
daytime. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
I'll
pretty
turn
sure
around.
vampires can't go on in daylight. You don't know.
The daylight.
I turn around.
Whatever Barovia daylight is considered, so.
Oh, I hope there's no sparkling.
Oh,
no.
It's just Seattle, guys. Let's be real here.
No, they killed all those vampires.
Thank Lord.
Anyway,
You all turn and you see Declan.
Nope. You died. You died.
Yeah, you're right. I did die.
Again.
Turns out I was dead to begin with when I met you all.
that's why you stank.
Yeah, but then like I got this necklace thing from Strahd, and it has like this spell on it that's keeping me from like, I don't know, sloughing off flesh.
Go. Go.
No, I can't. I gotta get something real quick.
What?
That's the reason you must go. You're
No,
currently being controlled by you know who. You also said his name, and nothing bad happened. Go.
I've always said his name though.
Yeah, you're right. He's right. No,
Declan, no is a sentence, not a negotiation. Go.
First off, I don't know. Wait, no, I know what you are, so it was okay. He walks in anyways. He's like, "Oh, cool! I didn't burst into flames. That's a good thing."
I immediately drink my potion of Storm Giant Strength.
Oh God. Okay.
Wow.
I don't know what it makes my strength. Hold on.
It should here.
It's a +4?
No, it's a lot.
What?
At this point, I say, Eleanor, pretend he's a cat.
It
That's
sets my strength to 29 for an hour.
Yep, it does.
Holy crap.
I
Okay.
immediately just like chug it. I start walking over towards Declan. I grab him by the ankle and I just keep walking.
So you're gonna have to. So just like remember what your strength is now and alter your strength to accommodate your potion, so you can get your
12
bonus.
right now.
Yeah, plus 12, right?
No, it's at 12 for me.
Yeah, go up
Right
to
now.
29. Yeah, just remember yours is 12
Yep.
originally. You could go up to 29 for an hour. And then you're gonna need to make a strength versus his dex.
Ooh.
He's a monk.
So you did 21, and then his dex is 5. So you do manage to stop him from entering any further. He's like, okay, listen. I'm not here for that guy over there. He's dead anyway, so like, well, not dead like me. He's dead.
Declan, if you are ever my friend, you will turn around and leave now.
Well, if you're ever my friend, you gotta trust me. I promise.
I'm sorry, I don't trust anything in this world after I saw you die at the hands of that one son of a bitch.
I'm not dead, but I'm not that kind of dead.
I'm sorry, I cannot trust this. You must go.
Mm, that's sad.
Or you and I can speak outside of this building.
I mean, all right, we can.
And tell me what you need. You can't just say, oh, I need that thing over there and just keep walking.
Oh no, I don't want that thing over there. He points to the dead body that you all did the ritual for.
You don't
why
want
are
it?
you here?
I'm here for, and y'all hear a scream from under floorboards. Oh yeah, I'm here for that.
What's that?
It's a thing.
What's the thing?
Obviously.
It's another
I don't
dead
think that's
thing.
much.
Oh,
And as he says it's another dead thing, Donovich goes, "Yes, get him out of here now. Get that." And he points to Declan. Get him out.
Get Declan out or get the thing under the floorboards out?
Declan out.
He point to Declan.
Okay, I keep walking and I'm
You're the
still
man.
holding onto his ankle.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you-
follow
you-
Eleanor just because, you know.
Muscle.
Yeah.
Extra muscle. Yeah, you both managed to, with your combined strength and because of your strength check, you managed to basically like both hold his arms and pull him out. It's like, "I'll talk
Well,
to you
I'm
guys
holding
in a
his
bit."
leg.
Yeah. So, but you have enough strength to guide him out, and with Suka helping as well. So,
Dragon.
you both are outside.
The bunk
Dragon,
barb by the fucking ankle.
So yeah, you are able to bring him outside, and he just looking at you like, "Okay, what you need?"
We were told to get you out, and apparently whatever is underneath the floorboards is none of your concern. You are currently probably mind-controlled by a S-man, and truth be told, it is very unsafe for you to be with us. I still regard you as my friend, and I don't want to hurt you.
Well,
You must turn around and go back to whence you came.
okay, well, this isn't my first rodeo in this place. Did you guys know that?
That's even more reason for you to leave now.
Yeah. I kind of need to get Doru out though.
I cast sleep at level 2 on Declan.
Okay, what does he have to resist? What is
There's
his-
nothing.
Okay.
it's HP.
It's HP. Yeah,
Okay.
and the only thing, he is undead, but I know he's also technically an elf, so I think that's up. Like you have
Oh,
to.
he's an elf? I wouldn't...
Yeah,
would know-
he is a half elf. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would...
Sleep.
As a magic person, what I know, elves and elf kind are immune
I
to
would-
sleep magic.
I would make you roll an Arcana check for that, because you already said that you're gonna do that.
Yeah.
So I need you to roll an Arcana check. You don't know, so you cast it anyways, and he just like there's sparkles around him, and he just blinks. That's so cool.
Huh. Well then. I punch him in the kneecap.
Spectacular.
Oh, that didn't work. Any punch him.
All right.
In the kneecap. Specifically just...
All right.
I mean,
Make
that.
an unarmed strike then.
A D20 plus strength?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just I don't have anything written down for this, so it's just gonna be a strength roll.
Yeah.
25 to hit.
It would be you roll a straight d20 and add your modifier. So yeah.
It's the same thing.
Okay.
So is it
It's
one
your
plus
strength
str-
plus your strength modifier. Yeah.
Yeah.
is it just 1 plus strength or just strength straight?
1 plus.
So he takes 10 points of damage. Kneecap damage. I think I just broke his leg.
Hold on, I gotta. He didn't level up, so I have to get his shit real quick. So give me a second.
So, no, literally did a talking.
Barbarian is a D12. Wait, no. Barbarian's not a D12.
Yeah, Barbarian is the only one that gets a D12.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Hold on.
And if he goes Monk, it's an 8.
No. I did Barbarian.
Okay.
So he gets. No, he gets 2 because he's already level 2. Let's see, that's 11 and 3. Okay, plus his con, which is 3, 6, 9, 9, 20. So he has 40 total. How much damage did you do to him?
10.
Okay. He goes, ow. That hurt. Can he not do that?
You need to leave.
I can't.
Say you're gonna turn around and leave, and I will let you go.
I can't. I mean, I could say it, but I'm gonna turn around and leave.
We time up. I got rope. I just checked my inventory.
I'm just gonna move along if that's
We could
okay.
also just set him on fire.
I mean, I'm gonna come back.
Yes, but then we
Huh?
deal with it
Oh,
then.
no.
And we set you on fire again.
I mean, that wouldn't be very nice. That would kind of hurt. Maybe. I don't know. It didn't hurt the last time.
Oh, good. Then let's set him on fire, guys. Let's do this. It starts crackling up firebolt. I'm gonna finger gun firebolt at him.
Can we not, like, make people catch on fire?
I kind of don't want to watch him burn alive, because
He's not alive. He just said that.
It
No,
can
no.
remind you of Kimmy's death.
No problem burning a kitten.
Well, I need you to make a dexterity check here, Eleanor.
this is going to go very, very poorly.
Yeah.
I'm going to use my lucky on this.
Yeah, go ahead.
Slightly better.
Yeah, with a 14, he does pick you up and, like, hold you over his head and hands you over to Sutha. Here you go.
As I am in his hands, I will firebolt him in the face.
Okay.
I have
What-
disadvantage because I'm in melee with him.
Yeah.
But,
Is it a attack spell? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, 11
Damn
does
it.
not hit him. He moves you to the side so you shoot off somewhere else. And
I hear a cat in the distance.
Oh no.
Oh no!
It's the ghost of the kitty. Sutha, he's handing you Eleanor.
Can I just let her drop and punch him?
I mean, you can if you want to, so you drop.
Okey-dokey.
I don't know, I dropped
Aw.
5 feet.
That's +4.
No, you do not hit him, sorry. He dodges out of the way there, and oh wait, no, it's against your. We're not doing combat, so. Yeah, no, he dodges out of the way of that. He's like,
Sorry, Eleanor. I thought I
he's-
could take my shot.
He
but-
stares at all of you. He's like, y'all need to trust me.
What are you going to do with the body? Or
I'm
with
not-
the thing?
I'm not doing anything with the body. I had to get the undead thing from out from underneath the floorboards.
Who are you bringing it
Wait,
to?
I'm dead.
I'm not bringing it to. Hold on. Who am I bringing it to? You guys don't remember.
That
I don't
doesn't
know.
instill confidence.
Yeah, you know what? Thinking about it, it definitely doesn't. I'm doing my best, Omega. I'm sorry.
You're doing a great job. I think you would be proud.
Okay, good. I'm trying to think of what I can do to convince you all. I probably will just come back when you guys leave. That's
It is-
probably
Take
just.
whatever you're trying to get. That's what you're saying?
Oh, I'm trying to get Doru out.
Just out of the church or out somewhere?
Oh, yes.
It's not a yes or no question.
I mean, yes and yes.
Okay. Now I'm going to turn to the
I
priest
mean, I
and
can.
ask.
I mean, if you really don't want me here, I'll leave and come back later when you're not here.
That sounds like a great idea. Bye.
Okay. Okay. Y'all, this is Mikael. Just to let you know.
No, I'm
What?
not. Do I look anything like Mikael, guys? Come on. This guy's nuts.
Obviously, she's not Mikael. She doesn't
Can I
look
make an
like
insight
her.
check? Because I have been like questioning their existence the entire time.
Sure, you can, Eleanor, and of course, that'll make your roll.
Yep.
Insight's 18.
I'm gonna do mine privately. Because you don't
Yeah,
know.
we've had this discussion.
Well, I mean, we know. Here's the thing. We know it's deception, right? We've admitted that we, out of characterly, we know it's deception. So I'm just gonna roll deception, and I have advantage on this.
Yeah, you do.
So, oh,
Eleanor, you're kind of questioning why this person's so helpful. Like, it's kind of weird how helpful they've been this whole entire time, and why they seem like they're familiar with y'all. But you're not 100% on.
I'm also getting the
Declan's
information from Declan right now, so it's
Yeah.
a little
Mhm.
like, huh.
He goes, okay, well, I'll come back later.
Don't do that. Just keep
bye,
walking.
bitch.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna come back later.
Wait.
What?
You can't die. Yes.
No. I mean,
If
for now.
what we have been told is true, you can keep walking through the fog.
I don't want to do that.
It's a good experiment.
You're gonna have to roll a persuasion check for him.
That sounds like a great idea, actually.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he just shakes his head. The DC on that is high, by the
Yeah.
way. He's like, yeah, I don't want to do that.
Well, you can't make him do anything he doesn't consent to, Eleanor, but good try.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It would be interesting to have him leave this world, go and get help.
I don't think we want to bring more people here that cannot leave.
Oh yeah, the only ones that do that are like his spies to recruit people.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to happen. I want someone who's
Yeah.
stronger in magic than. Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna go for a bit. I mean, I'm just gonna probably wander and look out to see when you guys leave. So.
Go find a lake and sit at the bottom of it and go and look at some of the fishies.
I mean, no, because I think I can drown, but I just can't feel it. I'm not
Yeah, drowning
I'm
is
not like a
like-
zombie.
Well, I'm sorry, I don't know what you can do.
I don't
Good
know what
day,
I
sir.
could do either. Okay, well,
I let go of him and I walk back
Where's
inside
my
the
favorite
church.
sweater?
And I walk like I'm incredibly ripped as well.
you are kind of swole right now, so.
You're swole.
The small swole. Lenore.
Nice.
like remember that you get like a bit of an image of that bald oh god, hold on, I'm trying to remember his name. God, what was his name from before? It was our pre one.
The one that I
That
was actually
buff-
infatuated with.
Yeah, the buff bald gnome guy that like
Mhm.
spoke very few words, but he told you like to take care of yourself. You feel like he'd be impressed with you right now, and you get like a little bit blushy blush thinking that memory, like.
Then I remember his swole muscles, and I'm like,
And now you're smiling as you walk back in, and Ismar give you like a brow raise. Like Esmeralda's like already has like shit out, like some like weird shit she probably used to fight undead, and she's just like prepared in case Declan comes back in. She's like, "What's going on? What happened? What are we doing?"
He said
I'm
he'll
gonna-
walk away and come back when we've left. He just wants the body that's under the floorboards.
Oh, Donovich looks to Esmeralda. Can you put up some wards? Like Esmeralda's like, yeah. I'll put up some things.
Why are you keeping an undead under the floorboards?
Donovich glares at you. let's focus on the task at hand. We need to bury this body.
Okay, you're gonna answer the question afterward.
Make a persuasion check.
All right. Oh yeah. I'm good with that.
He clenches his fist, and you can tell that like maybe he's grinding his teeth a little bit. He lets out a long breath. I will speak with you after we get this taken care of. Declan looks at you all and goes, well, you guys are busy. I'll leave you alone. And he turns and walks away off into the distance, like towards the forest. Like it's no big deal.
Yeah.
You know, we could just chop his head off and keep it.
Body?
Well, what would we do with Declan's head?
I'm just saying, like, if he comes back, does both of his bodies, like, move? Or, like, if you chop him in half, does, like, you know...
To be honest, I don't really want to be carrying around a talking head.
I mean...
It's a really annoying thing to have.
We could ball gag him, too. It's fine.
Who's
I
proficient?
have that if you need it.
Is anybody proficient in religion or arcana? Wait,
I'm
not
proficient in Arcana.
religion. No, never mind, not arcana, just religion.
I'm proficient in religion.
You are?
Yeah.
Are you too, Salazar?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Whoever's proficient in religion, if you want to make a check about what the fuck Declan is, you are welcome to. Okay.
17.
You've heard of, like, we'll start with you, Salazar. You've heard of stuff like rekindled and, like, but rekindled are typically skeletons. You've heard of other things as well, like people getting resurrected. You've heard of things that's gone awry when people get resurrected, but you're unable to pinpoint exactly what he is. Like, you know, he may be some kind of case, if you think it might be divine intervention. Eleanor, you know what it is. For something to keep coming back and having, like, the memories that he has and not be able to, like, basically feel anything, but still get killed, but come back, it's usually a divine intervention from, like, some other worldly being has made him into a revenant. And if you need me to describe a revenant, I can go a little bit
I know
more.
what a revenant is.
Okay.
I think you know who has made him into a revenant. I don't know if it's actually S-Man who made him into a revenant, or if it was just a pre-existing condition and then the S-Man got a hold of him. Hard to tell. He cannot physically stay dead.
Everybody make a wisdom check, because I'm trying to have you guys recall memory.
Okay.
Passive wisdom?
Just straight wisdom. Just wisdom.
Yeah. Okay.
So would you get there, Karma?
I accidentally rolled dice. I could just roll my normal. If you
Okay.
take the dice roll, it's 14.
Altogether?
Yeah.
No, that's a pretty high DC. You all wouldn't be able to recall.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay, now you guys are tasked with helping to bury the body.
Okay.
Let's grab a shovel.
Hand me the shovel.
Oh,
yeah.
Yep.
Make a strength check, Eleanor.
You know, we should give her these more often, right? It's like she's...
It takes you a good 40 minutes, but you're able to, on your own, dig out a pretty decent mount, like about 6 feet under, kind of typical thing, you know. And
You can bury me 3 times over in this.
Salazar, they ask you to assist with helping place the body into a proper casket, because they have some in there.
Absolutely.
Also preparing the body with special like oils and herbs, like stuff that's basically used for protection of the body as well. For somebody can use the body for zombification or necromancy or something like that. Make a religion check.
In order to get out of the hole, I hold the shovel up and I just start like swinging it around, getting somebody's attention. Someone help me out of here, please.
Yeah, you're able to assist pretty good there, Salazar, in regards to that.
Good. Thanks.
Yeah. And they just need who's carrying the casket out after it gets sealed, because they'll seal it and everything too.
If I have any more time left on my
You have about 15 minutes, yeah.
I will
Alright,
assist
I'll
and
help
carry
this
now.
time.
Okay. Eleanor, Sutha, you're able to lift it up. Sutha, you kneel a bit to have Eleanor reach it, because she still needs to be able to reach it.
Yep.
But it's like
She's
it's
just small.
But it's pretty
just like
easy.
this.
It's pretty easy for both of you to carry it and place it down, and then just for the sake of time, we're just gonna say you all bury it. And Ismark stares down at it and he goes, "I would like a moment alone. If all of you can go join him and Donovich in the chapel."
Okay.
And I have to pee, so we're gonna use this, and especially because Salazar is away from keyboard.
It's time for bio break.
Everybody go bio.
Bio
get a
break.
drink.
I was actually about to stand up, and be like, I think I have to take a bio break here. Like,
I have something that I want to do, but I need DM to know of it.
that is very important.
I'm gonna say like, okay, we're walking in, and I cast invisibility on myself, and I sneak off, and I'm gonna keep an eye on this dude. Make sure he isn't jumped in the graveyard, you know?
I'm gonna go pee.
I was saving that for a rainy day, that potion, and that seemed like a good a time as any. Just, nope, you leave. I wanted to bam him out of the house, or out of the church. Just, nope.
That would have been something. Quite a sight to see.
I was hoping I got the 27 then and just be like, and I'm dragging you, your face is dragging along the floor, just later. Later, bitch.
I wonder if we get to kill the thing in the basement.
Oh. Here's the thing, if it more than likely is just a zombie down there, I'm wondering, do we just kill it?
Maybe it's a Walking Dead situation where the priest is attached to the person.
I mean, it's probably his
He's
son.
keeping them hostage as zombies. Or undead.
Okay.
Boop boop. Everybody's disappeared.
I haven't. I
Yay!
have nowhere to go.
The large and the small shall stick together.
The small and the soul.
Yep.
Myron's still gone. I had dice like fall out while I was walking away of my bag, and that's what that noise was. Ugh. Yeah, What up, chat? What up, fam?
Hello. So while we're on bio break here on the screen, does that mean that the audience cannot hear us?
Oh no, I did not mute you guys.
Oh.
It's just kind of to let people know, like, are these guys actually playing D&D? It's like, of course we are. We're just on bio break.
One thing that's interesting, it seems like whenever I am looking at Twitch, at the beginning, the delay is like a few seconds, and as the game progresses, the delay becomes longer and longer.
Not really sure why is that. It's usually depending on your own internet connection or mine. It could be my internet connection, I don't know. But I mean, I have a pretty steady, like, 3,600 kilobytes up, so. Yeah.
That is very good.
I have, according to my stream health, I have excellent connectivity at the moment.
You must not be on Comcast then.
No, I'm on Shaw.
Oh, right.
Which is not that. Anyway. Canadian internet is third world.
Everybody roll for initiative.
Okay.
I fight my cold.
Oh. I was like, okay.
No, you're good. Oh, I'm out of tea.
Just make social encounters easier if you have an order to resolve things in.
I think he's ready.
All right. Okay.
As we were walking back into the church, Eleanor is going to pull out pull out one of her eyelashes, reach into her little pack, and pull out some
Arabic gum.
like goo. Go. No. Oh, rub it over the eyelash, flick it, and cast invisibility on myself, and I'm gonna creep around a little bit and keep an eye on this dude who's praying at his father's grave, make sure he's safe.
Okay. Yeah, make a stealth check with advantage. You think you're hidden?
I'm gonna use one of my lucky points on this.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you think you're hidden?
Fuck! You mean boy!
You had to keep the second one. Sorry.
Yes. I'm too swole. I lean up against
You guys see the heavy footprints from the small, which is about to fade in like the next 5 minutes. So.
Yeah. Was worth.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. Where did I put my book? Did I put my book somewhere? Oh, there it is.
Still invisible.
So you as Mark says, to direct you go back to Donovich because Donovich said he'd be talking to you all after that. And
Yeah.
Eleanor, you're just staying outside then? Eleanor?
Yeah, I'm staying out.
Outside. Okay, then okay. It's up to y'all if you want to stand guard or go back inside.
I'm gonna, like, stay outside, but I'm not, like, sneaking up on Ismark or anything. I'm gonna stand outside the door.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
Alright.
going inside.
Okay.
I want to find out what's in the basement.
And Salazar and Magdalena, you're also going inside?
Inside.
Alright.
Yes,
I just want to make.
to the priest.
Okay.
So we're gonna go to confessional.
Donovich has his hands folded in front of him and he's just closing his eyes and shaking his head.
I'm not standing next to him. I'm just observing him from afar.
Yeah, no, I gotcha. He goes. A year ago, there was a group of adventurers that came from outside our realm, much like yourselves. They were kind of a beacon of hope for a while here. They actually were progressing. They were solving some hardships. They managed to fend off a lot of Strahd's forces that ailed our towns. And they amassed a group a group of young Barovians that were a bit hopeful, which is rare in this land, to storm Castle Ravenloft. It did not end well. Hold on, I have to roll something for him real quick. Nope. Okay. My son was part of it. The adventurer had convinced him to join the cause. He actually was a leader of the village sect that was going to go storm it. I told him it was folly, but he believed he had the Morning Lord on his side and he'd be able to do it. Nearly everyone was killed, slaughtered. There was a good 50 people that went to storm it, and they were all slaughtered. To our knowledge. I was left with a gift. My son was not given that grace. And you hear banging from underneath the floorboards. Father, I'm hungry. Please stop starving me.
Oh. That's even worse.
He is chained up for the past year. He is a vampire thrall now. And I've been trying to find a way to reverse this, or find a way for, if we have to kill him, that his soul can be released and at ease. But if you kill a vampire, their soul is not saved or put to rest.
What happens if we kill a vampire? Does the vampire comes back?
If you... He looks to Esmeralda. Esmeralda perks up and goes, okay, I have a bit more knowledge of this. A thrall, if you kill it, its soul is basically like, poof, gone. That's it. Its soul is dead too.
Okay.
Lower powered ones, they don't get much of a chance. The ones that are of higher power, if you kill it, you can kill it or kill it. A lot of times people kill a higher powered vampire. They don't really kill it, and its essence creeps back to its little home, and it comes back
With a vengeance.
Yeah. I think maybe like 100 or 150 years ago, adventurers did kill Strahd, and he came back like 10 times stronger, and he slaughtered them all. There's probably a book somewhere regaling that, because it was he made an event of it.
Oh.
Yeah. So, just to let you know, if you kill the body, you gotta do a little bit of extra work with it too. My master has a bit more information about that. I didn't get that much teaching about that.
Okay. So, Father, how
Yes.
do you feed your son?
I don't.
Ah.
He's been starving for a year. He has gone mad from it. I do not feed my son because he doesn't starve to death. He's undead. So he is chained up, rooms below to keep him there in the basement, to prevent him from escaping and seeking havoc on town, until I can find a way for his soul to either come back to him or be put to rest.
More than likely, there's no way to reverse that. He's dead. And right now he's suffering more than anything else.
There is a way, but I don't have the powers to do it. If we kill the body, we can resurrect the soul.
Okay.
Go ahead and make a religion check, Salazar, because you are a cleric.
Religion. 8.
It's kind of cryptic when he says if you kill the body, you can resurrect the soul.
Yeah, that. Even for myself, I have no clue what he's talking about.
Mm-hmm. And who else is proficient? Eleanor, you're proficient in religion. You can roll that too if you want.
I'm not inside the church though.
Oh, you're not.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
Who is proficient in Arcana? Then that's inside the church.
I'm proficient in Arcana.
Oh, you can roll an Arcana check because this is technically spell wise. You kind of get that. Maybe like a spell of resurrection is what he's talking about. You do know that like even if you kill a vampire fall, you can resurrect it back. If it works, because resurrection spells can go haywire. If he doesn't come rekindled or revenant or something like that along those lines, he can come back as a human or whatever he was in his life.
Did you already attempt to bring someone back? That was it.
This would be Magdalena that would know this information.
Oh, sorry. Nope. No, you're right.
Well, there's. So what you're saying, Father, and I prefer to mind my own business. It seems to keep me safer. Some people need to learn that.
What?
I like how you said what.
Who?
But, I mean, you and I both know magic doesn't work normally here. And so there's the chance that what you're saying could be worse, equal, or maybe it would work. I mean, it would be, as far as, I wonder if the elders of my task would have something, but I can't go talk to them, so it's not that would be helpful.
I do know they have mysterious ways. I've thought about seeking them out, but again, it's hard to tell who's friend and foe. And by the way the Barovians treat those that are friends here, they probably wouldn't even want to help.
No.
It's unfortunate.
I do have a question, Father. After all this, have you tried to bring him back to life?
I don't believe I have the means to bring him back to life. I don't have the powers to do that. And in order to bring him back to life, he kind of chokes up. We have to kill the thing that's down there first.
Right.
I'll kill him.
No, we don't have the powers to do it. We don't have the powers to bring him back if he's killed. It's either I find some way for God to connect with me, Morning Lord, anybody at this point that can guarantee his soul will pass on. Either one of those choices, but nothing's been coming to me.
Okay. The best I could do would be to keep the body from decomposing. That's about it. I don't have access to that kind of knowledge on my end either.
I'm trying to think real quick.
So why would? Oh, right, because he's. I was gonna ask why would Declan try to get him out of the basement, but probably someone wants to have a vampire thrall back under their control.
I don't know what that person or thing was. I just didn't want to see or look at it if it was indeed I just can't.
Couldn't we throw him in a box like the box we threw Sal in?
Esmeralda chimes in like, I've already placed runes down there. He's kept well down there. So it's like a larger box, but for a basement-sized box he's in right now.
But I mean, if you pay us some money, we'll take the kid and we could take him to somebody else.
Donovich is like, I prefer that he's under my watch. It is my son, until something can be figured out. If you
Have you had any better options so far?
if you can figure something out, you bring the information back to me and we can work from there.
So it is with certainty that Declan will be coming back.
This is why I suggest putting him in a box and giving him to us, because that way Declan has to follow us wherever we go.
Oh, that's what I was like. I remember when I told you my runes prevent things from coming in and out.
Oh, right. You said that, but then the people who ambushed us, I suppose, on the road here, they were able to get the runes off.
Yeah, but you killed them.
But if we aren't here, who's gonna kill them? Just a thought.
I mean, there are towns guards, and they do come to the church quite often.
To kill the guy who can't be killed. All right, yeah, this sounds like a great idea. Mm-hmm. This is why I don't like
the guy that can't
people.
be killed can't come in through things. If I put up runes, God, it counts for all undead things.
Uh-huh.
Don't argue with me.
Wait.
I am way higher level than you. I can take you. She is though.
Holy crap! Gloves are off.
Karma's just right outside the door, so she probably heals Esmeralda. Yell for a second, and looks over to Ismark, looks back inside, looks over.
Just like cringe as well, and looks back at you. It's like, we should head inside.
I'm
Yeah.
looking around as well, just invisibly out here.
You're not that invisible, honey.
Yeah, I could hear you. You're standing right there. Your feet are literally sinking into the ground. At this point, your potion's worn off.
But
Don't make the gnome cry, please.
if Ismark is gonna be passing by me to go back inside,
Yeah.
I kind of want to reach out and grabs his wrist and just stop him before he goes in. It's I really need to talk to you.
Yeah. We can talk. Do you want to do this now, or do you want to prevent Esmeralda from killing people?
We can after the prevention.
Okay. Ismark goes in, walks in. You let go of his hand, or you just?
No, I don't hold his hand.
Okay. All right. He walks in. He's like, Esmeralda, we gotta go. What? Oh yeah. First I gotta do some things, and then I will join you. I'll be right there. Don't do anything without me. And her anger has subsided for now. Sorry, I'm going back and forth with people.
It's okay. Lots of NPCs.
So Donovich has told you he prefers to keep his son here. He's kept his son. He's expressed that he's kept his son here for over a year. So if you want to convince him to let you take the son or go see his son or whatever, you're gonna have to roll persuasion, Sufa.
Can I just intimidate him since I'm not very persuasive?
Yeah, you can also do. How are you gonna intimidate him?
Well, I have my intimidate.
No, I mean what are you gonna say to intimidate him to let you see the son or take care of?
That's a good point. I don't know. Threaten him with the fact that Declan's gonna come back. He's unkillable and probably has friends who can get rid of those runes.
All right, that'll work. Go ahead and roll a intimidation. Let me see. I'm just doing something with them real quick.
Do what you gotta do.
Yeah, where's your character sheet? Yeah. No, he shakes his head and he goes, I prefer he stay. I prevented things from taking him for a year. I would prefer he stayed where he's been for this whole time. If you can find something and you do require to move him, you can bring back that information and possibly move, if he needs to be moved, move him then, but I would prefer he stay here.
So how much will you pay for that information?
I mean, I don't, this is a church.
Yeah.
The most I can do is, possibly, he thinks for a moment, I do have some artifacts that might benefit you. I can't give them to you now. They are sacred relics.
Do you have any
At the Morning
communion
Lord.
wine? That usually gets her to go anywhere.
Hey, I also don't have any money anymore.
They're for
I gotta
religious.
recoup my funds here.
It is for religious purposes. He starts to think for a bit. That's most I can provide to you. I do know he thinks for a moment, if you manage to get him to your side, my son to your side, he might be able to tell you what he's experienced at Ravenloft Castle, because he'd
So do you know if
seems
there's any fancy stuff at Ravenloft? Or Ravenloft,
he
or whatever it is?
he would have to tell you. He's not been able to speak through his madness in regards to the castle, but according to others, he made it pretty far into the castle. And if you do want to get rid of the Dark Lord that's plagued these lands, then that's the place to go, and you would need as much information as you can get. Hold on, I gotta kill something.
Don't let it be me.
I had to kill something, sorry.
Was it a spooter?
No.
Okay.
Booters are friends.
That doesn't. Yes, they are, but they don't belong inside my house.
I have
Just the juicy, baby tarantulas I kill, because I don't like those.
Anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, anyways. So, yeah. That's what he's offering you. Probably valuable information. DM is expressing that. And, and of course, possible relics.
So why are we talking about storming Castle Ravenloft?
I lost all my money.
He basically said, if you are looking to maybe possibly in the future defeat the Dark Lord here, you would have to go to Castle Ravenloft, and because did you say why would we go to Ravenloft out loud?
Why would we go there?
That's his castle. That's his base of operation.
Foreigners like to do it for some stupid reason.
Because they stole my money.
Yes,
but looking like that, you can make money other ways, sweetheart. You'll be fine.
Well, you want to know what? I'm gonna make money the way I want to make money, and that's
Okay, okay, but there are other skulls to crack, is what I'm saying. Like, you don't have to go to Ravenloft.
You have to go to the hardiest of skull first. You can start with the softer ones.
Baby skulls.
Is Carissa like Mikhail
but
right
okay.
now?
Huh?
Thin skulls.
Karma's sounding a lot like Mikhail right now. That's
A little bit. She's got like it's her accent. I like it was more of a Rissa because I was playing my dwarf yesterday who also has a Russian accent. So
Oh yeah.
yeah, I mean she has a bit of a Ravenloft accent. It's not like she doesn't have one. It's just so I don't sound like Southern as fuck right now. But yeah, no, she yeah.
Okay.
And why, pray tell, would we run and put ourselves in front of you-know-who right now?
I'm not saying that you have to. I'm just saying if you ever find a need to go there, or I don't know if you're gonna be foolish enough to do so, my son, would possibly have a lot of information in regards to that, maybe secrets. I don't know.
Well, more information is always good. I think we should talk to him.
He is very smart. I'm not sure he's gonna say anything to you if you want to speak to him now. But like I said, if you manage to bring him back to his normal self, he probably would be able to divulge a lot more information.
Where can we find any information about bringing a girl back to life? Yeah, I doubt there's a library with like books on that subject.
Karma and Magdalena, go ahead and make a history check to see if you know of any places or persons that have this kind of information. No,
Nope.
Magdalena, you mostly kept to yourself because in a Barovian, mostly village, it's easier for Vistani to keep to themselves. You also keep to yourself a lot, Karma, because of what you are, so you don't really know any specific persons or anything either.
No.
Let me see if Ismark knows anything. Nope, that was natural too. Oh, hold on, I got a puppy.
Puppy time.
Berkside, I'll give you a cola.
As I'm painting my nails as I sit here.
Ooh, black nail polish.
It's the only color nail polish I own. I lied. There's a red right here.
There's a charcoal. There's an obsidian.
Yeah, her foot just got caught in her collars.
Oh, baby.
Poor puppy.
Mm-hmm.
Keep it away from Eleanor.
Oh, God.
That's not a cat. We're good.
Oh, I'm rolling for one more person.
Ismark, yeah.
Ha! No, I rolled for Ismark. He had a natural too. So
Oh, okay.
No one knows.
Hold on, give me no. I rolled for somebody else. Give me a second.
Oh.
But you kind of made her mad, so I don't know. What she
I thought she left.
No, she's in here.
Oh,
She's
okay.
drawing up runes. She's
Oh,
drawing
okay.
up runes currently around the temple.
Mm-hmm.
History. She doesn't have anything close to history, so it's good. But she rolled a natural 18, so she goes, I know a person.
I'm listening.
I don't know where he is. He's around somewhere.
Somewhere.
Does that person, you know what? Can I have the name of the person? Maybe we can ask around.
Yeah, give me 1 second. She kind of mumbles to herself. Actually, fuck, I know who I'm talking about. I'm just trying to remember his name currently. Give me a sec, sorry.
No problem.
Okay, he is... Nope, that's not him either. Fuck, I'm sorry. You know what? No, it's easier if I pulled up Esmeralda's profile because I can find him through there.
Modules!
Yeah.
Where you
love
can't
it.
just make up a random name on the spot when there's actually one written there.
Well, yeah, no. Uh, his name is Rudolph.
Rudolph?
Rudolph von
Those
Reichen.
reindeer.
No, do not joke about that.
Aww.
Rudolph von Reichen.
Okay.
So it's spelled Rudolph, and then VAN, and then Reichen is really rich, 10 put together.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
Perfect.
I don't know where he is, but last I heard he came here. I don't. Yeah, he would have information.
Okay, do you think it would have the information we're looking for, or just more general information about what we're doing right now?
I mean, he has information about everything, and I'm pretty
Oh.
sure he has information about resurrection, or at least know where to point you, because, yeah.
Okay, I like this, I like this.
This is why I originally came here, is because I was trying to find him, because he came here.
Okay.
But, you know, things distract me, I fell in love, and now she's being... Yeah, and then the vampire lord doesn't understand that she's taken.
Emotional emotions.
Mm-hmm. You know how it goes.
Men with power.
Oh yeah. But yeah. Last time I heard, let me see if she knows last time she heard about him. Nope, not once. Yeah, she has no idea where he might be in Barovia.
So he might not even be in Barovia.
Yeah.
Do you know what he does for a living? I mean, that can like point us in the right direction.
He is, if you know what, everybody, you can make a history check on him if you want.
Okie dokie.
Everybody
I'm still here. I just got food, so I don't want people like watching me eat stuff. But I am still here. History?
Who has not rolled history yet?
You got an 8.
I'm doing it. Oh no.
You're
I would like to use
luck point.
a luck point. Yeah, I have 2
Yeah,
of those.
sure.
So I'm gonna do a luck point.
I actually have the feat lucky, so
Yeah.
Okay. So
I
which
didn't-
is like using your own personal luck points, basically,
Mhm.
for your character.
So I will re-roll. I didn't actually do the proper level up for level 4. I'll have to do that.
Okay.
It's okay. Like I'm probably gonna take a feat. It's just I haven't picked my feat yet.
Okay.
So re-roll history. Let's see. You know what? Who cares?
Yeah, you're able to determine anything about Rudolph. So sorry, I had to burp there while I said his name.
It's okay.
Yeah. That is. That's all you know, and you just have a name to go off of, and he's somewhere in Barovia, and he might know about resurrection.
We have a name. We do have that task we kind of promised to do.
Oh yeah. Hold on, I'm almost done here, and she almost finishes everything, and says something. You guys notice as all the runes that have been like scribbled all over the place glow at once, and then as she's finished muttering, they dissipate and seem to disappear.
Wow. Oh, that's magic.
It's Vistani stuff that I learned. So
But was it written in Vistani? Or were there actual runes? The one that like actual like word.
Make an Arcana check.
19.
So I would have given you advantage because it is like it is runes and specifically like made for the Vistani language. So yeah, you recognize them as protection to keep things of your like specifically undead things from coming out and coming in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Hopefully it would work for Declan as well. So we'll see.
I mean, fingers crossed.
Mm-hmm. She goes, all right. Yeah. All right. Are we good to go, or did you want to talk to Daru? Okay. Yep, we need to get to my sister first. She's been alone this whole time, so I know she says she could defend herself and she's a good fighter. I don't want her to be alone. Okay. Yes. Anybody else doing anything in the church or anything they want to do?
I'm sitting invisibly.
Is there any holy water around?
Make a perception check.
Ten.
There doesn't seem to be any like the typical altars that offer it, so you don't see any at the moment prepared.
Okay. I'm gonna go and ask Mr. Priest.
Mm-hmm. Donovich looks at you and he goes, "Yes. What's less? What do you need?"
Would you happen to have available perhaps a flask of holy water?
I am currently fresh out. I need to prepare some more. I had to use it to silence my son.
Okay. Thank you. Well, I believe we're done here. We're gonna try and find some information on how to take care of the thrallness of your son.
Yeah, I know. Everybody has like their own personal side quest too that I threw at you before, so it's just there's a lot of stuff you can do in fucking this game.
Okay, so we buried your dad. Now let's get you to another town that is further away from
not
here.
me, my sister. We got to go back
Yeah.
to the house.
Right, now that that is done, we need to see if we can convince her to move.
I'm pretty sure she'll move at this point.
You are probably in danger as well.
If I am, that's a risk I'm willing to take here. You all are probably extremely in a lot more danger than I am.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah. Especially him, he points to Salazar.
What? Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Oh.
I'm gonna rub my wrist.
And your neck?
I only have like, it's kind of hard to do both at the same time.
No, he didn't scratch. He bit down on you. You know that.
Oh yes, I know. That's why I'm rubbing my wrist. I know. I'm just like doing that out of nervousness.
Oh, gotcha. All right, so you all head back. Do you get any specific way you all going, or are you just taking back the main road again?
Whatever's fastest, I would assume.
When you get back to the main road, you do see some of the guards, the town's guards, looking at the bodies that are around here.
Oh yeah, we never did anything with those.
Yeah.
Put up. Well, I mean, I can't really disguise myself, so I guess we'll just do this.
Hey.
Ismark and Esmeralda just wave you both to go across the field to avoid interacting with the crowd, with the guards investigating the bodies there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't around, so I have nothing to worry about.
All right. So they. Let me see. Yeah, nothing happens. You'll eventually make it back to the house without any further events. You do notice that the neighbors next to the mansion, there is a weeping woman outside. There is a man consoling her, and there is a couple Crown's guards trying to talk to her.
Just one thing after another.
You do, Magdalena, you do recognize that's the boy that ran out of the house earlier. And
Yeah.
that's also the same house where the little boy was coming out to check for his cat the day before as well.
Yeah.
And you remember that's the little boy that ran to that dream pastry cart.
Best
Yeah.
dreams ever.
I go black as night as I just sort of look over, and Esmeralda hears, wouldn't it be horrible if I told the guards what happened to the boy and his cat?
Esmeralda looks to you and she goes, I mean, you probably would help out if you tell him about that.
Oh, you're right, that's a good idea.
Yeah, okay. do you
I'm
what
gonna
do you,
go over to the guards.
Wait, does that mean you're giving up Eleanor?
what do you mean giving up Eleanor?
Well,
Well, you know.
she tells about both the cat and
I
pastries.
you're
Then technically should be giving up Eleanor. I'm just trying to make sure we're clear.
I didn't make any pastries.
The
No,
fact
but
that
you did. You
using
did attack the cat.
and you have no idea what I said.
It's not a felony to kill animals, I'm pretty sure.
I mean in
But
the
you
US
could
it
get a
is.
fine. Just
You get arrested. Yeah, you get arrested for killing animals in the US.
It's coming right for me. See, it's legal.
God,
So Magdalena. Oh, sorry, we're getting to coughing. Good, hold on.
A felony.
by being alone.
DM has a cold, so sorry. Magdalena, you start to approach as the guards are walking away from the couple, and the man is slowly guiding the woman back into the house, and the guards are coming to the edge of the gate for the house.
Has Timmy gone missing? I've heard from a little girl.
Yes, he has gone missing since this morning. If you have any information, please pass it along to the Burgermeister's guards.
I just hand him a. There was a pastry woman outside earlier today.
What?
I saw him when I bought pastries. He came up for pastries as well.
That was the last place you saw him, was with a woman.
I saw him.
He was buying pastries from a woman. They look at each other. They go, you do know we don't have flour in the town of Barovia.
Huh.
For a reason.
I've always thought that was odd. Yes.
It's because the windmill.
Oh, never mind. I know.
Man, I want to know. But I'm not
The-
here.
The one guard goes to the other and he goes, you might have found, if they are here, we definitely need to get up the guard. A member of the bone grinder might be here.
And my face goes white.
Yeah. Make a history check there.
This is where I roll a nat 20.
12. Because with the 12, you do know that the bone grinder and the windmill are put together for a reason. You heard like fairy tales of like witches taking away kids and grinding their bones to make the bread.
Oh, gross.
Yeah.
We will investigate this. Thank you very much. And they give you a bow and they go off in a brisk haste.
I walk back. Well, you know, I think there will be some very interesting things going on soon. But don't worry, it's paleo and gluten free.
Oh my god. So, yeah.
I'm gonna have my eyes go black again to Sutha. So, I hope you enjoyed eating bone
I
dust.
had fun.
Great.
I had fun. I regret nothing. I regret nothing. The best dream ever.
You. I'm just kind of like dumbstruck
confused.
right now. Just what the fuck is this place? Like I am seriously like debating walking into the fog right now. Okay,
As
I want out of here.
Just stay because you can't leave.
so, you all go inside to the mansion. Looks like that Esmeralda has already has a pack ready for herself. Um, she is in lighter armor now, and has like a longer cloak on. It's a little bit more splendor. Probably she's trying to like make herself seem as like unnoticeable as possible with her clothing. She goes, okay, so she looks at Ismark, it's done. He nods to her. She closes her eyes and lets out a shaky breath. Set mumbles a little something to herself and nods. Okay, okay, I will go with you. Um, Feel free to pack up on whatever food we have here, or whatever you need. If you can find anything in the storage, feel free to as well. Which is the storage room you all got the carpet out of. So, yeah. And Elznona's like, alright, we're gonna get going. And Arena goes, you're not going. Elznona's like, the fuck I'm not going. And then they go off to the side and they start having a little spat between them. So y'all can start to prepare if you want. I'll go into that in a bit. Karma.
Mm-hmm. Hold up. I got chicken in my face.
Okay, never mind. I'll go.
No,
back
it's
to
fine.
y'all
You can
then.
go. I'm swallowing this chicken right now.
Okay.
Tracing.
Don't
The
choke.
whole chicken, the whole thing.
Mm-hmm. The whole chicken.
Get that
Yeah,
whole
so
breast
hand
in
you
your
a
mouth.
jaw for that.
Mm-hmm.
Get that breast in your
Yes. Yes. It's definitely chicken breast.
mouth.
Anyway, yes.
Yeah. Ismark taps you, Karma.
Yeah.
You wanna talk?
Yeah. Yeah. Let's go to your
We'll
room.
just- yeah.
Whatever you wanna.
uh,
Okay.
Yeah, they both head up to the room. He closes the door behind him and he leans against the door. All right.
It's Mark. Thank you.
Uh-oh. Hold on, let me get better music than this. Yeah, let's do Dark and Stormy. No. We got
No,
this.
man.
Oh, where's popcorn when you need it?
I'm just gonna play this because it's nope, wrong one.
I don't know if I
Sorry.
have it up on Roll20 to be honest. Like just my audio on Roll20. Everyone else will hear it. I have to look and see what the master music says. It's at the top, but I can't hear the music personally.
Okay,
So that means
Okay,
no
go
one
ahead.
else can hear the
Go
music.
go ahead. Because we're in a house. I just did something.
Like she's visibly incredibly nervous, right? She's like, yes. Well, first of all, yes, thank you. I'm sorry. I'm glad we were able to help out your dad, in his body and his soul, and doing all of this. I love you too.
He like
Which is why we can't be together.
And is it because of you need to focus on your vineyard? Is that it?
No.
Why
I'm
then?
probably not going to focus on the vineyard for much longer. I'm going to pull out the copied document that I made, the forged document that I made,
Okay.
and I'm going to hand it over to him.
What is this? What's going on?
I've caught his attention. We both know this.
He puts a hand over his face. Why? How? It's because you're with them?
I
What
don't.
if you just didn't use yourself from them? Would he not?
I
be
think
interested
it
in
was a matter of coincidence. I had to find my document for the vineyard because there was a dispute over its ownership. And in order to do that, I had to go into the monster house.
You. Oh God.
I have his attention. Or someone has his attention, and he... Listen, there is a girl or a guy in this world, Ismark, that deserves your love and your attention and your affection. And
Okay,
it's not me.
He's gonna go up to you and he's gonna reach out for you. Do you back away?
Yes.
He like holds his hand out and he just like
I'm
clenches his hand and drops it.
I'm sorry. If you knew the real me, this conversation wouldn't be happening.
We live in a land where there's werewolves and werewolves, and there is undead things popping up left and right.
Right.
You think things would you think I would be bothered by things?
I mean, would you date a werewolf?
I mean, okay, no, it was that one time I told you about. I didn't know he was one, okay?
I understand, he was a bard. It happens. And he was beautiful and blonde and looked like the guy from True Blood. I get it. Like...
Yeah, no, I mean...
I banged him too. Like...
I mean, you did... Wait, you did?
I mean, yes.
Oh, wait. What? No, this is detracting from the
But no, correct, right. I mean, the thing, but I put you in danger, and I don't think I could live with myself. I'm a monster, and this can't happen.
I'm a monster because I never came to your defense. I never spoke up to my father for you or anything like that. I always followed his word. I loved him, but I love you, and I was a coward, and I think I'm a monster for that.
Ismark, I'm a monster.
Are you a werewolf too?
No, that's not how it's spread.
I didn't think because I checked when no. We're detracting from the conversation again.
But we can't be together. And unfortunately, I think I have to go where these idiots are going. So
make a persuasion check.
Oh man, not a persuasion check from the Hidesaw character. I have mod stuff up, so
Nat one.
it's a 17.
Okay, I gotta roll something, sorry. See, no.
Roll to reject.
I'm breaking up with you, like...
I love you, but we can't be together. What is this fucking romance novel? I'm just kidding. He He sighs and he says, I mean, there's nobody else because there's nobody that I've ever felt for, so.
I mean, you're not 30 yet. There's still time.
Wait, how old did I tell you he was? Did I tell you his age?
You said he was like in his mid-20s.
Oh yeah, you're
But
right.
he just
you're right.
looked older because of how fucking tired he is.
Yeah, because Barovia does that to you. So
Yeah.
He looks like he's more in his
Except for me, I look like an immaculate 19-year-old no matter what.
He goes.
I have an amazing complexion.
He goes. I'm letting you go for now, but
For now, you're letting me go. I'm leaving.
I mean, not like that. Like, I'm not gonna keep you prisoner or anything like that. That's not what I was trying
You
to
don't
say.
own me.
I know I don't. I'm sorry. I myself am letting you go emotionally. You know I'm not good with words.
No, you definitely aren't. It's a good thing you're pretty.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm breaking up with you, and I shouldn't be complimenting you while I'm doing this. I mean, it's up to you. Are we having breakup sex, or am I just leaving?
No, what?
Well-
What? I mean,
From downstairs, you hear someone singing, "And I Will Always Love You."
bards. He goes, I don't, wait, no, can I have just one thing?
Maybe.
He reaches out, do you, back away?
No.
He touches your side of your face, he cups the side of your face with his hand, and he steps forward.
It's frigid cold.
Of course.
Mhm.
He knows that.
Yeah,
He's
he
been
knows.
with you.
He knows I'm cold as fuck. That's
He
a sorcerer
goes,
thing.
If you change your mind, please let me know.
Sure.
He leans forward and he just presses his lips to yours.
I give him a very quick smooch before pulling away.
His hand stays in the air and he just drops it again. Go join your friends or whoever
Yeah.
those people are.
Yeah, we're not having makeup sex, so I go back to my friends, looking
No.
a little sullen, but you know,
Yeah.
that's what happens.
Sorry, we had to get through the sads,
Mhm.
everybody.
Now the bards moved on to playing Cold as Ice.
Nice.
I mean, yes. Alright, no, I have a lot of rice to shovel in my face, so there goes my camera again.
Alright, so you see like a bit of a sullen Karma come down the stairs and Ismark doesn't come back down. So y'all, are you preparing anything? You have free reign of like getting food and then going to the storage area if you want.
I'm raiding the kitchen and the wine
You-
cellar.
Divide and conquer with Sula.
You going with Sutha?
Yeah, we're raiding the cabinets and the wine cellar. Of course, I'm gonna go with that.
Make an investigation, both of you, to see if you could, because they didn't tell you where a wine cellar was. So
A what? What's that? Oh, it's shiny.
Sutha investigation.
Yeah.
Okay.
God, I suck.
I think that's what the prince is hoping for.
For us to go through this adventure sober? Fuck him.
No,
For someone to
we're
stop.
not doing this sober. Absolutely not.
I'm
think at this
pulling out
point
the
the
last
variety
little
is
bit
not
of wine I
enough.
had, and I'm just sipping on it.
Don't mind booze.
Did you find it?
Yeah, I'm
Sorry.
working. My thing closed.
Oh
Just
no.
give me 2 seconds. I'm just waiting for my. There we go. Investigation, right?
Yep.
Okay, natural
Whoa.
20. You do find a trapdoor behind some ladders in the kitchen. And when you open the trapdoor, it leads to a ladder downstairs into the wine cellar. There is a wine cellar. It's pretty dusty down here. It doesn't seem like too many people come down here, but you do find shelves of wine.
Raw.
Alright.
I'm gonna take as much as
You could probably carry up to like your pack. I'll say 5 bottles
Okay.
of like what you could assume is decent wine.
Sounds good.
All right, let me go back up. And,
Decent wine. I probably gave my boyfriend, my ex-boyfriend, the best of my vineyard. I'm just saying, unless they already drank it.
I'm saying assuming, so it's
Okay.
even better than that. So no, I know.
Decent wine.
So, all right, so you all pack your things. Anybody else doing anything?
Like I said, grabbing food since I could not find a wine cellar to save my life.
Okay. With your investigation, you probably got like two rations worth. I'm not really gonna be like specific on rations, but like unless you all decide to go to like a frozen tundra somewhere in Barovia. There's not a frozen tundra in Barovia, so you're good.
Okay, so I come out of the kitchen with like a wheel of cheese.
No, you didn't roll that high enough. You probably found some jerky.
Good enough.
I'm sharpening weapons, making sure my stuff is in order.
All right. Eleanor, are you doing anything?
I am going to go into a side room, whatever room I was in, and just meditate on like the actions of the last day and a half, 2 days.
Did you go in that storage room where you got the carpet, or what side room you going to?
No, to the room I was sleeping in, just
Okay.
a bedroom. Just up there, just contemplating life.
Okay. Give me a second.
I just wanted books.
Give me one moment.
We'll get there.
No. Give me one moment. I gotta look up some shit for you real quick. I wrote down. As you're meditating, you close your eyes. You hear like something you hear from like a really bad reception call.
You have reached Eleanor. Please leave a message after the beep. I don't actually say that. I'm just like, hello?
Once there's a pause, and then you hear a familiar voice. Ah, little one, little wizard, how are you?
This is
I
know who.
I
This
hope you are well. I still got to finish this. Hold on. Well, and you are keeping safe, and that's 25 words.
That's not Strahd, is it?
You recognize this as an old voice that you heard. Before you even met Declan, you stopped by a small village, where you got a book about. Shoot, I'm trying to remember what you were given. Hold on. You were given a book containing the spell Blur.
Okay, I know who this is now.
You recognize this as Drezik, the elderly dragonborn of the village Thendil. Oh wait, no, Thendil was his assistant. Sorry.
Yeah. I'm going to, with sending, I can send a message back, right?
Yes, you can send a message back.
Drezik, please send help. I was tricked along with several others to go to Barovia. Help, please.
Hold on one sec. I gotta remember the name of the village. Sorry. No, that's... No, you were there. Wait, some of you were there. I'm just trying to remember where I took... Sorry, why did I never wrote the name down? I wrote down the name of the second place you all met at.
If it's a made-up name, just make up a new name for it.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna say the Dim Witch Eastern, which was a trading outpost, that Salazar you went to, but you did not see Eleanor there, and Eleanor did. You hear back. I thought I told you to avoid that. Oh well, I can't send help. I will research and contact you.
Again, I was tricked, along with several others, and I appreciate your hasty... What would be the word for this?
Response, reply.
Hasty assistance with this.
You don't hear anything else back after that.
Yeah. And while there, it's like, oh, thank God, there's still some kind of hope. So I'm just kind of sitting in the room, like, okay, there's now that. Wait, what kind of spell was that? I should research that spell.
It was probably a sending. It's typically like a cleric spell.
Yeah, no, I got that. I'm talking. He's talking to, or Eleanor's talking to herself.
Oh,
like,
she's talking to herself out loud.
yeah, maybe I should research that.
It is also a wizard spell, so in Bard.
Level 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not getting it anytime soon.
Oh, you'll see. Alright, so moving on along. Now that all of you have done what you need, you get ready to transport.
We need a long
Arena.
rest.
Do you need a long rest? Okay, y'all resting for the night then?
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, I could very much use a long rest.
Okay.
okay. Is the place still warded?
Yeah, no, the place has been warded, like, the only reason why the doors got opened at all is because you opened them, Salazar.
Yeah, I'm an
Yeah,
idiot.
we're locking you in a room.
Yeah,
What?
it's still
right,
within
yeah,
the
we need to
24.
do that again, too.
Yeah, it's still within the 24-hour time frame.
Damn it.
So,
Fine. At least lock me in a room with a bottle of wine so I can drown my sorrow for a little bit.
Manacles or rope?
Yeah, alright.
all right. So,
I have leather restraints. That will be more useful.
Oh my.
you guys gonna tie him up in a room then? Is that what's going on? You gonna tie him up to a bed?
Jesus.
To him, I guess.
I'm just making
I
a
would take
suggestion.
out him under the bed for extra protection for him.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, go ahead, do what you want. Do you resist, Salazar?
It's either that or somebody's gonna put me to sleep, then that's gonna happen. So I might as well just let it happen.
Alright, yeah, so.
Sally,
Oh.
you look like this has happened to you before. Pretty relaxed.
Yeah. I had the life before I became a priest. Well, a cleric.
Oh. I mean, depending on what cleric, that could just be part of your, domain.
No. Where I was studying, it was all about actual studies with books and scrolls.
Oh, all theory, no practice.
Yep.
But you know what people put in books these days?
I'm sorry, say that again?
You know what people put in books these days?
Yes, I've seen quite a lot of books that were in the forbidden section for some interesting reasons.
Oh, don't worry. There are plenty in places that are just forbidden for minors. Or those who are short enough to look like minors.
So yeah, protect the children. Why make your children read books that are clearly labeled not for children?
I know, right?
That's why a rating system exists. But you know what? I'll never be a parent, so it's fine.
I feel you there.
Just ruin it for the rest of us.
So,
No,
Oh my god, is Ismark there when I say I'll never be a parent, so it's fine?
I don't know, hold on. Nope, he's not there.
Okay, good. I wouldn't have said that if he was by me.
I rolled a 3, you're good.
I just broke his heart. I don't want to, break his hope that I'll change my mind some of these days.
He's probably drowning his sorrow.
I don't know. He hasn't left his room, so we'll.
Yeah. But I haven't told anyone that I broke up with him, so it's fine.
I didn't even know you two were dating, so.
I mean, we weren't. We were just like friends with benefits, and
Ismark thought you were dating, okay?
yeah, Ismark thought we were dating. I had friends with benefits. Regardless, feelings were caught, and I had to cut the line on that fishing pole.
I'm
Yeah.
being creepy. Alright, so y'all tied up, we're moving along, sorry. So y'all tied up, Salazar.
Yep.
Y'all
Again.
You tied it.
It's not gonna be a nightly thing, is it?
I mean, it's a 24-hour charm spell.
For him again, yes.
What? No. It should be over by tonight. Please don't tie me up again.
You've already been tied up, I think, right? Is this
Yeah.
being tied up?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm tired of it. What I mean is, after this night, I don't want to be tied up again. I'm done.
You don't know. You might have developed a fetish of this.
I mean, I think it's just because you've been tied up by yourself. If one of us wants to stay behind and show you how fun it can be, I'm volunteering Eleanor.
I decline.
Sutha?
You're new.
I'm gonna go downstairs and
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna follow Sutha and go and get a drink.
Alright, so you both pull out one of the bottles of wine that you got from the cellar, and it's a really good wine.
There it is.
I want to
Is-
drink this until half of
Rich.
my liquid content in my body is alcohol.
You will be considered drunk.
It's
You
not hard
really
for
want to be
me.
considered drunk?
It's not hard for me, let's be honest.
Yeah, intoxicated, so you'll be heavily intoxicated status.
For tonight,
Yeah.
I'll be hungover tomorrow.
Hold on.
There will be a drunken moment where Eleanor is grabbing onto Sutha's muscles.
Oh.
Can I do exercises with teeny tiny Eleanor? You push
So
up,
if
her
you're
on my
doing-
back.
Shoot. I have to
Drunk shenanigans, that's all I want.
Yep.
I'm considering. I have to see what your level of intoxication is. Hold on.
And we
You said half your body is nothing but that.
Half
Okay.
my liquid content. I'm paraphrasing. I'm just saying I'm drinking a lot for my small stature.
Okay, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please. And Sutha, how much are you drinking?
I'll drink 2 bottles.
So you'll be. I'll consider that you're at moderate levels of intoxication. So, yeah, you do save from passing out, basically.
Being completely shit-faced.
Yeah, I mean you are acting shit faced, so you have a good buzz going on, Sutha. You're like, yeah, I'm getting this.
And I'm going to stay sober as a priest.
Hold on,
You're no fun.
I'm going to sit off in the corner, pour
I'm-
the bottle of whiskey I have left, just pour myself a glass, and drink while just staring into my locket.
Okay. All right.
I'm also tied up in a room somewhere, so I can't exactly drink.
Are you drinking till intoxication as well? At least some level? No.
Just
Okay.
1 glass right now.
Hey Salazar, I can leave you an unseen servant of this one female servant that I do have.
I mean, if I can just get something to drink. Can
I didn't.
yeah, go on.
Hold on. Give me a sec. Okay. Yeah. No. All right. All right. I had to roll about stuff. Yeah. So into the
In that case,
Night
Indra
we
just
go.
brings you a drink and just pours it down your gullet as you're laying down. Just
All right.
He's
This
not
would
very
be the next
tactful. It's a part of it just like splashing all over your face.
Good
Oh.
luck, Sally.
with
How
wine.
late are you guys going tonight with this bullshit? You know what? No, I'm gonna roll a d4 because it was getting kind of late when you got. I mean, it was like 5 o'clock, so I'm gonna roll a d4 see how that goes. Okay. All right.
Karma's sleeping.
Yeah, Karma's sleeping. That's fine.
Karma's like.
Is anybody else sleeping? Or are you four
I'm
just
gonna
getting
go to bed
drunk?
now.
Okay.
Yeah,
Got
yeah.
it. After I finish my glass, I head to bed.
Okay.
I am passed out on the floor. Hopefully, Sutha carries me.
Okay, I don't know what happened to Salazar if they forced it in your gullet. Are you passed out now too, Salazar? Or...
At this point, I think half the wine is out of is currently on my face. Consider that I drank maybe a little bit, but depending on whatever got its way inside of me.
All right, so Magdalena,
Yeah.
as you go to sleep,
Uh-oh.
you are back in that realm when you had reached death. You open your eyes and you're at a fire. This fire is quite odd because it gives that typical embers of yellows and oranges and reds, but also some weird dark purples and blacks start to spark to life into it until it engulfs the whole entire fire with that kind of glow. On the other side of the fire, warming her wrinkled hands, is the old woman you saw before.
Well, we meet again.
Yes, we do. You have a couple of great tasks ahead of you. What you seek for the father's son is the same you must seek for the fallen brother.
Interesting.
You must seek out the oldest of your kind in order for this to happen.
You know I'm not welcome back.
If you are to be my new child, my most devoted child would understand.
Of course she would.
You are stressed.
It's been problematic. This time of year always is for me.
Just to let you know, the cursed one does not lie.
Afraid of that.
But he does not tell the whole truth.
I am not surprised by that.
You should be wary of these new arrivals. See if you can introduce me to them. And I will help you out even more.
I understand, Mother.
The bitten twice one, he has something that can help you get to the people that have forgotten you.
I see.
He's foolish, but you can trust that one.
Oh, I've learned he's too stupid to have deception in him.
Just keep him safe for now. Keep him from temptation. I'll see if I can speak to him. Eventually.
As you wish.
Now sleep. And as she shushes you, you start to nod up and go back to sleep. Night is peaceful. A little too peaceful. It also could be because most of you are drunk off your ass. Some of you just want to keep to yourself and prefer the silence right now. Salazar, once it hits around 11 o'clock, and you can tell when the clock hits 12 because that grandfather clock's quite loud, and it's... You're in that drunken state, but you're kind of like half like, You start to feel dread come back to you. Thinking about, oh my fucking god, I got bit twice. Oh my fucking god, why? Why did I listen to him? Why did that happen? Why?
Oh yes.
And you're starting to think, maybe the Strahd isn't as good as he should be.
You mean as good? You mean as
Like,
benevolent? Or...
Like you don't feel like he's your friend anymore. This is my way of telling you the charm spell is word off.
Oh shit! Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
You do hear banging and howls and happening around the house. Kind of similar what happened to the night before. You all wake up to the same kind of sounds as before. Like, the house isn't shaking or anything, but you do hear, like, clawing at the doors. You do hear things trying to break windows and try to get in.
I'm gonna worm my way under the bed. I don't want anyone to be able to see from the window that I'm in that room.
Well, you're in Arena's room that has no windows, so you're good.
Okay, good.
Anybody else doing anything while this attack is going on again?
I'm gonna cast invisibility on myself with my last spell slot and then just lay back down in bed.
Well, you passed out on the kitchen floor.
Oh.
You're not getting up anytime soon.
No, you can get... I consider you can get up. You're still intoxicated. You do have the benefit of liquid courage, and I've already rolled for that, so...
Ooh.
I'm not opening any doors. I'm not that dumb drunk.
No, you're not. Liquid courage is kind of like a benefit, but you also get like something else that's like...
I'm just casting invisibility on myself and trying to make my way up into a bedroom.
Okay. Somebody okay?
Yeah. There was a drawer that was open, and when I scooted closer, it closed.
Okay. Yeah. Alright. Everybody else not doing anything right now?
Nope. I am just sleeping in a room that I normally don't sleep in.
I roll over and cuddle a pillow.
Yep.
Sutha.
Yes.
Make a, wisdom check for me. Wisdom saving, sorry.
Whew.
Yeah, you start to hear strange whispers calling your name.
Oh, this is great.
That's all you hear, though. Seems like they're coming from somewhere. They're trying to lead you somewhere. You don't feel compelled to follow them, but that's up to you.
I am not following the voices. I'm good. I'm gonna stay in bed. I'm gonna cover my head with a pillow.
Okay. Eventually, after a couple hours, the banging and the assault does stop. It does halt. And you all
Is
are
it
able.
up?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you all find yourself in a good sleep. All of you wake up
Mm-hmm.
next day. A little bit like where it's at least a little bit brighter than it should be. Like it's really hard to describe daylight in Barovia because it doesn't really, not really a daylight. Um, and you all meet Irina downstairs. Her, you see her hugging Esmeralda. Esmeralda just glares at her, crosses her arms, and she takes her own. Seems to have a few items herself. She goes, "Okay, I'm off. I'm not with you guys, but I have to go take care of things. Don't let her die or get captured. I will hunt you all down."
I believe you.
Absolutely believe you, yes.
Yeah, you will become enemy number one.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gone. And she hoofs it out of there. Ismark is also downstairs. He gives Irina a hug. And he says, "Take care of yourself." And Esmeralda's like, "Okay, there's something at the front door, guys."
I mean,
She comes
Can
back
you
in.
describe this something?
There's a head and then there's a sack.
Phrasing, by the way.
So
I'll go and take a look.
Well,
Y'all can go take a look. There is two sacks. There's one that was open probably by not Irina, Esmeralda. Sorry, Esmeralda's the one who saw at the front door.
Yeah.
Esmeralda sees you see a bloody head in there. Who's looking in this? Anybody looking in the sack? Please make a perception. Anybody, you can make a perception. Anybody looking in there?
A perception looking into the sack at this head.
Karma, you would not be able to make a perception check here.
Okay.
Neither would Salazar. Sorry.
oh, damn it! I wanted to see what's in the
Don't worry,
sack.
we didn't untie you yet.
Eleanor, if you want to look, you can look too.
I did.
I'm saying for the sake of brevity, you did untie Salazar at this point.
Oh, okay.
Thanks.
Okay, Eleanor, you rolled a 20. Eleanor, you recognize this as one of the Vistani that attacked you yesterday.
Oh, hey. It's one of those assholes.
Okay.
And,
Can I go through the other? Did we just look in the one bag? Can I go through the other bag?
Yeah,
It's just
there-
heads
Yes!
right now.
there is a sealed letter envelope on top of the other sack, and it has a very nice handwriting in like a red ink-ish looking thing.
Sure.
And it
Aim.
says Sutha.
Oh, yay! I'm gonna take the letter and open it.
You open it. Very beautiful handwriting. It says, "I believe this was taken from you. Unfortunately, some of the spies need to be dealt with when they don't obey properly. But this was a gift to you, and I don't think it should have been stolen. Just remember, I gave something to you, so you should fulfill your side of the bargain as well. I'll be watching." And you just see, like, it's not signed, but you can kind of gather. And you open it, and you see not the wine that you had previously, but like nicer bottles of wine that's sealed with like a purplish wax at the top. And it's like a really thick red purple liquid inside. And of course, all your coins that you lost before.
Yay! I'm so
Money.
My master is so
Hold
nice
on.
to me.
Hold on. I have to roll some things. That was really fucking loud. Esmeralda looks over your shoulder and she's like, "Burn that! Burn all that! Burn it!
What? Burn my booze?
No, burn everything!
It's my money.
It is from a fucking guy that's trying to fucking, I don't know, suck your thing? Like, look what he did to your friends."
I mean,
What?
my friend is the one who got bitten. I've never gotten bitten.
So you're working for him? Is that what you're doing?
No, I'm just taking advantage of what he's offering. If somebody has a better offer, I'm more than happy to take that one.
Drink the Rhine really fast so he can't do anything with it.
You don't know if that's been poisoned or if there's like a charms thing in it or whatever.
Let's find out. I'm gonna open one of the bottles and chug it.
Yeah,
my
you
God.
chug it, you are now intoxicated.
Okey-dokey.
Breakfast of champions right there.
Exactly.
I mean,
Well, that's one way to cure the hangover she had.
Hair of the dire wolf that bit you.
Pocket bacon helps.
Esmeralda's like, Arena, you cannot trouble this one. You can't. She's accepting gifts from him. She's accepting
What?
gifts.
So, what? But what about the priest here? He's been bitten twice.
Exactly, you
It's
can't
a
travel
choice.
with them.
We have a
You can't.
choice. The cleric doesn't.
Arena
Just
just
have not been bitten. I just want to point that out.
I have also not been bitten. At least not by S-Man.
No, he's no.
Hey, you're calling him that too. Thank you.
Hey, it's very catchy. I enjoy it. Thanks.
Arena looks to you, Karma.
Yeah?
What do you suggest here?
Me?
Yes, because you obviously are with these people in some way.
I'm with you. I'm helping you out. I'm just...
Okay.
You want
Okay.
me to rein this in? As I do a grand gesture.
Yes.
Alright, well, we know what feat I'm about to take. Inspiring leader, I guess. Oh.
Hold on. I have a. Karma, can I speak with you for a moment?
Yeah?
Away from everyone.
Ooh, secrets. Okay.
Okay.
mm-hmm.
We go to the room, my room, I guess.
Okay.
Okay.
Who you were sleeping in, yeah.
I just basically like we enter the room, close the door, and we get like 2 steps in, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So I have no idea what the hell is going on, or what this place is really.
Yes.
And from day one, when I first got here, everybody has put me on edge and made me very suspicious.
Okay.
And on like 3 or 4 separate occasions, people were saying that you were Mikhail.
Not Mikhail?
Clearly you do not look like Mikhail,
No?
but there are magics that I know that can alter one's appearance. And I have a sneaking suspicion you know these magics.
Yeah, absolutely. I know of these magics. There's Alter Self, there's... And I start listing all the things, and I was like, those have a time limit.
There's also really strong magics, or really strong wizards that I know that can hold on to these spells
Not a
for a
wizard.
very long time. Then there's also individuals and creatures that can do it, but you're not clearly one of those creatures.
Clearly not.
But if you know these magics, I'm not saying that you do, but I'm saying if you do, there is a possibility that you might be able to assist us really heavily here by making yourself look like S-Man's betrothed. One don't third's been bit twice, and be kind of bait the other one.
I stop for a second. I look down at Eleanor, and as like... Hypothetically speaking, if I knew these magics and how to do such things, do you honestly think that it would fool him? Do you honestly think that he wouldn't know that I was capable of doing such things?
Right now, unless he himself is the one that is coming after us, and he's not sending one of his many minions as spies, whomever, if you happen to look like the person that he wants captured, we might be able to use that to our advantage and make sure that the real one isn't taken away from us.
And so what would you do with the real one, hypothetically speaking? She also has to travel with us. And she is way taller than I am.
These magics will usually fix the height issues. We could hide her in a cart. We could.
Oh yeah, she's gonna enjoy that.
That one was less enjoyable. We can make her look like a man with some.
Have you seen how beautiful she is? No man looks like that.
Excuse me. I know of a few.
You think back to that muscly gnome that you met before, and you have a moment
Never mind.
to-
Never mind. There's a moment of just like red flush across her face.
Mm-hmm.
Never mind. All we need to do is put her hair up, put a hat on, do a little bit of like 5 o'clock shadow, and put like a thin mustache and like glasses, and just make.
Or we could just disguise her. Let's just disguise her, because let's be real here. I don't have the capability of looking like Esmeralda. And if I could, it definitely wouldn't fool the big man.
Again, it isn't
German,
big man.
German, do an insight.
You need to beat a 24.
I can't even with
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, no. Yeah, she can't.
So, I mean, it was a great idea. If only, man, somebody could do that, but they can't, so...
Again, I wasn't trying to fool us, man. I'm pretty sure we're all fucked anyways. It was just to keep the low...
Disguising her is not a bad idea to begin with, so... But, I mean... I don't know why we had to talk about it in secret, but that's okay.
Because
you're accusing me of somehow being a much higher level wizard than I am when I'm not even a wizard.
You're a lizard? What?
Wizard.
Yeah, I'm not a lizard. She thinks for herself. She goes, I'm not a lizard wizard. Or a wizard of any type.
Oh god, I'm so happy. Okay. So y'all, you done?
Wait, no. I want to use my lucky to make you re-roll your roll.
No, you can't do that.
Is it only
Your
on
luck
rolls
points
I
are
have?
on yourself, yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't have any, and no one has given me any nat ones, and it's already rolled. You have to call it.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure lucky
No, it
can be
doesn't.
used.
Mm-hmm.
Can be used on attacks against you to say, "Oh no, roll that again." I'm
No.
gonna get luck.
What does it matter? Like, it's a deception it's a deception check that I have advantage on all the time. And it's like there's been so we've gone 5 minutes into role playing this out. So
Yeah, and we only have a few minutes to wrap this up now, so.
so you know she's gonna be like, well, lizard wizard. Okay. But yeah, sure. Let's suggest to Esmeralda that we should disguise her. But she has the issue right now is that she doesn't trust at least 2 of your friends to travel with us. So now we have to figure out how to convince her to let that happen.
Yeah, DM rules, I just say luck points are only for yourself, not to make other people really low.
Yeah.
So that's a DM decision
Okay.
that I like. Alright. I just want to answer that real quick, because I just, like... We're moving on. Anyways, y'all join your friends back in the main hall.
I'm gonna go to Isabella, whatever her name is. Esmeralda is like, you told me to handle this. I'm gonna look at Sutha and I'm gonna look at Salazar. If they do anything to endanger her, I'll kill them.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check for me.
Okay. Okay. It's a 20. Is it? No, it's a 19. What's 14 plus 7?
14 plus.
21.
21.
She's kind of apprehensive. She still crosses her arms. She glares at them, and then she pulls a sack out of her bag, like a smaller sack, and hands it to you.
Mm-hmm.
This is for exterminate them if they ever become a thrall.
I'm gonna look inside the sack.
I need 3 more bites. The cleric only needs 1.
Yeah, but you're easily paid off.
Offer me money.
What's in the bag?
They did offer you money. They offered you like 150 altogether. I think they gave you 50 to begin with, so you get 100, but it's split between the party.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Just offered me a bunch of money. I
What's in the bag?
like 100 gold and like now only 1 bottle of that like very like thick.
Gotcha. For in case she, gotcha. I'm gonna tuck that away.
Touch it. It's you don't know if he's put a track on it. What?
We'll just dump it out.
I don't know if Sutha has it. Are you gonna take it from Sutha?
I thought she was handing me a bag.
No, oh, the other bag. No, the bag that she has given you is. I was describing what was in the bag that Strahd left.
Oh, okay.
Or you assume Strahd left.
Yeah.
What she gives you is looks like it's a steak wrapped around with rosemary. And a jar with like some other herbs, another jar with like a silvery liquid.
Does it smell garlicky? There.
What?
The herbs.
Do you open it? They're sealed off with like.
Oh no, I'm not gonna open it. I'll be like,
no, rosemary is rosemary, and I think a sprig of thyme is wrapped around the steak.
Okay.
And then there's a bottle of like strange herbs, and then there's a bottle of silvery liquid.
Okay.
Okay.
Gotcha. Whatever you say, boss.
Alright. I guess I will trust you, Irina, you can feel free to kill them if they do anything to you. Irina's like, always.
Grins, murder sisters.
I mean... And she stares at Ismark. You probably shouldn't stare at him.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
He told you.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay.
I mean, we're
murder friends!
After a few more hugs and like a quick kiss between the ladies, you all get ready to set out.
There's a moment.
We all kind of turn to look at Eleanor and it's like,
I don't notice these kind of things. Shut up.
Wait, German. Was that in character or out of character too?
In character.
Okay.
Eleanor, sometimes girls kiss each other too.
Oh, I know this. I just didn't.
You just didn't catch on to that they. Oh, honey.
Girls like boys do.
I got that. That was already set. I understood that. I just didn't know that you two were okay.
What?
I got it now. We're moving on.
And on that note.
And on that note, as you all make your trek for all the village, we're gonna wrap it up here.
Alright, guys. Thank you so much for joining us today for Curse of Strahd. We will not be back with Curse of Strahd until mid-November. There will be a direct date soon. It'll be after Extra Life. I am going on vacation away for 3 weeks starting on Wednesday, so there will be no streams while I'm gone, and then we will have Extra Life. However, we have one more stream before I go, and that will be on Monday. We have an episode of our Hunter game that is spearheaded by my beautiful husbando, who I like to kiss like a girl that likes boys. Girls. Wait.
Girls like boys do. Look
Yeah, like that. Exactly. And with that, we'll go around the table and you all tell us where you're going to be on the internet the next month, essentially, what you guys are doing, and all that goodness. And we will start with our Raven Master, Myron.
Hey guys, so from last week where I said I don't know what the fuck's going on, I know what the fuck's going on now. So I have multiple shows I'm in for drag for October, which is also a reason why I'm glad we're taking a break for a month. I'm way too busy booked with that. So you follow my Twitter, Mystery SA2. I will post up advertisements once flyers have been released. I have a show I know for certain on the 27th I'm doing, and then a show on the Halloween itself. And we are bringing Monique Shane from Dragula Season 2, so yeah.
Awesome. Cool.
Yeah. So it's a free show. Come.
Fairy.
You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook. I'm hoping next month I'll have a more consistent schedule. I have meds now. So yay! That's where you can find me. And it's all the same, very deficient.
Alright, cool. German.
I don't have any social media and I don't stream. But if you want to play some Dead by Daylight with me, feel free to send me a message either in the Discord to German side, or I change my name way too often in Steam, so there's no hope of you finding me there. So,
You
Discord.
Change your Dead by Daylight name to Stab Me Daddy.
It's already been that, trust me.
Awesome, thank you. Alex.
Yes. You can find me on Twitter at _Gambit, as shown in the Twitch chat. And I believe on Tuesday, we're still doing our D&D and space game, Dark Matter. And I can't wait to see you guys back in mid-November.
Cool. And last but not least, Robin.
Alright guys, you can find me all over the social webs as Robin_Shadle. Tomorrow night you can see me on my Mixer. I'm moving over from Twitch because Twitch has been weird with our own Dungeons & Dragons game, Whisperings in the Darkness, where not only will you see me as the Dungeon Mistress, but my beautiful wife, whom I love to kiss.
As girls like boys. Nothing new. I love that song. Everybody look it up.
That is very true. And I got some new things coming up, looking for some new players for stuff. So get in touch with me if you're interested. I will be posting stuff about that once I get out of the swamp of I'm behind on grading.
Alright, cool. And I totally forgot to mention this, guys. Get in on the Discord because we still have plenty of slots open for our Extra Life games on November 2nd and 3rd. Myron's a Dungeon Master. I'm a Dungeon Master. There are spots, like, to play. I think only one game is 100% full up, and that is the Kobold only game. But other than that, there are spots where you even have enough spot of rifts. So please, like, join the Discord. Sign up. Come play with us.
This is gonna be the only game I DM that is not like scary or like heart wrenching. I promise it's a fun, light one.
Yeah. And no, with that, we're gonna say hi to our friends over at Variant Roll. So everyone, wave bye.
I am Legion. I'm Legion.